be sure, and I mean just that, be sure to hit that like button, share this content. Let a friend or that neighbor know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. Come on, baby. That's including the ice wall. And there's the room fill up. Be sure to hit that like button, share this content, let that friend, that neighbor know where to go. Come on with it. Mama said there'll be days literally just like this.
Ready? Run from it. Destiny arrives all the same.
Come on with it.
Now it's here.
Yo. They say ain't no party like a cowboy party. But what about a Law Nation's groove? Yeah. Come on. Come on with it, baby. Come on, baby. And there's this room fill up. Be sure, and I mean just that, be sure to continue to smash upon the like button. And do me a huge favor. Just a huge favor. Just a huge favor. Sharing is caring. And put down where you from. Come on with it. Who run it? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hit him with that. Hey. Ain't no party like a cowboy party. What about a Law Nation's groove? What's good with you guys, man? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Appreciate everybody for rocking and rolling with the nation. There were some trades that happened yesterday. There was some movement, and it's far from over. We are far from over from the assessments of what we have. A little later on today, me and Okoye Media, we will be doing a video together, and we'll be going over the film analysis of Kenneth Murray, as well as Sanborn and Carrier. So we're going to be doing that. So we're going to hold off on the film sessions for right now, right? But we're going to try to give you all what we can. Timothy Melvin, appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support and all of your things that you do with all of those stars, man. Over 20 stars, man. I appreciate you, bro. I thank you so much for your support. And as this room fill up, Cowboy Nation, just do me a huge favor. Continue to hit the like button and share this content. We're live on multiple outlets, multiple platforms. By the way, I believe we're also live on the Tick to the Talk. You don't stop. So appreciate them for all what they do over there. Appreciate y'all. So as we continue to develop and get things going in the right perspectives, the Cowboys, you know, a lot of people want to take the negative side of it. You know, they want to argue whether or not this guy is good or bad. And I'm talking about Murray. Here's my thoughts. And we got over 24 hours to just look at everything. And we are looking at it from this perspective. And we are saying to ourselves, all right, cool. If you don't like him, that's cool. But is he an upgrade for what we had earlier? You know, some people say, hey, man, he's the same as Damone Clark. How, Sway? How, you know? Or he's the same as it relates to XYZ character. No, it's different. And my thoughts of it all together is, what can make Cowboys happy when there's no results as it relates to this, because it's still the off season, right? And it's not over with yet. We haven't made it to the draft. We haven't made it to the situation and scenario of it being, dare I say, the end of free agency. So we got a long way to go, baby. So it is a situation that you don't want to make too much of a, this is the same old thing, until it's the same old thing, right? So give us a little grace, give us a little mercy, Cowboy Nation, so that everything can work its way out, Cowboys. And I'm trying to fix my house up over here. Bear with me. Yeah, Sean Hood. Yeah, I'm real. Come on with it, baby. Yeah. So with that being said, let's do this before we tune into anything else. I'm going to start all the way at the bottom. I want to know your grades. I want to know your thoughts of it. Shout out to you, King of Philly. Appreciate you. Damn. Appreciate you so much for your support. Yeah. Thank you, man. You just want to take some money.
Philly $5.
You just want to take some fives and throw it at me, man. Yeah, I appreciate you, King. Appreciate you, man. Give you a heart, But before we go any further into this, man, let me pull this up right here. All right, so with that being said, let me take my Sharpie out, and let me see if I can change the color to blue. I like blue better, All right, so we're going to move it right here. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Robert Jones, they signed him a guard, right? Guard! What do you guys give Robert Jones? From a scale, should we do 1 to 10 or letter grades? Yeah, let's do letter grades, okay? No. I think we can gauge it better from a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest. What do you give Robert Jones, the guard that's put into this situation? And we did some assessments on him. What do you got? Shout out to you, Antoine, all the way from Connecticut, man. And shout out to everybody that's on the Kick app. Appreciate y'all. See y'all kicking tail over there. And if you're on the TikTok, man, let me see if y'all can post your comments and let's see if we can feed over here. And I don't think it can. But let me know. Robert Jones. All right. Oh, we got a super chat. Let me pause. Let me pause and get over here to this super chat. Hold on. Let me make sure I got my dishes in order. Let me wash my dishes right quick. It's hard to assess players when they were excuse my French, previously planned for SH, and you put the T on it wherever you want to go. Teams, Zach Bond, Darnold, Baker, etc. Woo-wee, come on with it.
Nobody. Martin, what is your profession? Does it better?
D. Ortiz is spitting nothing but the truth, man. I could have had my umbrella out. So I'm saying 5 or 6, 3, 3, 3, 5. Don't know. Joseph said 6. So we putting it at a average of about a 5 movement, because I'm seeing everybody putting right at 5 or 6. So most of you guys are in between with my guy. Okay. And oh my goodness, TA Cowboy, come on with it. Yeah.
Take the money out, all of it. Come on.
Come on!
Talk Cowboys $9.99. Hit the like button. Cowboys Nation, the day is yours. Take IT. One love. Fire.
Does it better?
Okay, let's go with it. Come on with it. All right, so we're gonna give it a 5 for Robert Jones. All right, so y'all giving it a 5. All right, so God, and he might not even get a chance to see the field, and I like that. That's good insurance, man. Being able to have a person of the kind of caliber that you guys are feeling high on, which is good, and it's not for me to take that away. So Robert Jones, y'all giving him a 5. Cowboys signed Jack Sanborn. On a scale of 1 to 10, what are you giving Jack? What you guys giving him? Let me know in the chat. What are you guys putting down and what he's picking up. Come on with it. Let me know what you guys are trying to do with that. On a scale to 1 to 10, what are you guys doing for that? And let me know how you guys feel about that, etc. Come on with it. Let me know how y'all feel on a scale of 1 to 10. And hold on, let me see something. Got to see something right quick. Let me know how y'all feel on a scale of 1 to 10. And hold on, let me see something. Got to see something right quick. Let me know how y'all feel on a scale of 1 to 10. And yeah, that means I'm live on TikTok. So I just had to double check. All right. Ooh, baby, baby. Ooh. Boy, y'all optimistic like a bug. Baby, baby. Y'all know falsetto, boy. Falsetto law, baby. So 6.5, 7s, 8s. Ooh, wee. Come on with it. All right, I didn't know y'all was that high on him, man. God, oh, wow. You know, y'all put John Legend to shame. Come on with it. That's high. That's John Legend high over there. And that's a good thing, baby. Let me see what we got. 7s, 8s. We got 4s, 8. It looks like it's going to be a big old 7. Ooh, wee. If looking at the numbers, okay, 6, 6, 6, 6. That 0 bringing the grade down, Andy. God, dog. God, jeez. Good Lord. All right, 0, 2 broke. Okay, all right. All right. Lost setter. Album coming out late May, early September. You don't know when that album coming out. All right, so we're going to switch back over, and we're going to falsetto this thing all the way over to the fact that you guys are giving him a 6, okay? Them zeros kind of brought that grade average down, okay? All right, and then Peyton Turner. All right, he's an edge rusher. He's the guy that I know for sure that if given the right and proper opportunity, it's going to be a situation in a scenario that this kid could be an element of surprise. Now, granted, there are some things that he got to work on, right? He got one move right now. Bull rush. So he's going to have to get his hands in order. He's going to have to learn some dip sets, not talking about the rapper, and he's going to have to disengage better, even at the height of 6'6". And on top of that, when you start to think about it, if it's anything in this world, you know, it will be a situation that he can learn from Parsons, Marshawn Nealon. He can learn from those boys that's already here, Carl Lawson's. And I'm seeing most of you guys are giving him a good 6.5 too. Most of you guys are giving him 6, 6, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 7, and all of that good stuff. So Ace Boogie's giving him a 4.5. Turner is a 7.5. All right, Brad and Nim, what's good?
Brad Howard $5. Just heard a comp of Kenneth Murray to an older Overshown.
He ain't lying.
All right, so Kenneth Murray, and we're going to get to him. We're going to get to him. We're going to get to him. But that is a good reverse comp. You know what I'm saying? It's like a reverse comp, Brad. I think that he's going to be your weak side linebacker. I think that he's going to be a guy that's supposed to be that. But I think that when you look at Kenneth Murray and you say to yourself, we can't, like the previous super chat said, we can't have expectations on players and expect them to do something unbelievable when the previous coaching staff didn't know what to do with them, right? Like Matt Eberflus cut his teeth on linebackers. We went and got 2 linebackers, and we already got Mears Leofau, right, who had a nice season last year, right? 4 rookie or what have you, and we got Overshown out there doing 2 steps. He's dancing, you know, he's doing his thing, right? So when we start to think about this, collectively speaking, let Matt Eberflus get his hands on him, right? We've seen what he's eligible and able to do, And I get it, Raheem. He's saying Dallas J, I meant to say, saying all backups, but that's where we need it. We needed backups. We need backups so much that in one of these postseason games, I think it was against Green Bay, that we had a guy that was a safety playing linebacker, right? If we had these type of depths, who knows what would have happened? Granted, they still was running through us like dog diarrhea, but we still needed true linebackers. And now that we got true linebackers, we shouldn't be complaining. None of these moves stop us from going into the draft and drafting a linebacker. Sean D says we still needed to go get Greenlaw. You see, Greenlaw is living off of the bodies that he did in 23, right? He didn't play last season up to snuff. So we don't know who Greenlaw is. We just going off of the expectations that hopefully he will be the person in the kind of caliber that he was before that injury. That's all we can go off of, right? And he selected to go to the Broncos. Hopefully the Broncos can do something for him. But he's an enemy now. He's not part of the folds of the Cowboys, right? So we can't go off of, what he did 20 years ago, what he did 15 years ago, what he did 10 years ago. Now we got to go off of the simple strength of what he's doing now.
Angie Rebel Chicks $19.99. Law, do me a favor. Later in the show, advertise Mondo and Anti-Wolf Kitty. The nation must be aware of the wonders of Mondo soap. #stay woke.
Oh my gosh.
Let me crack your cranium and fertilize your brain.
Hey, and Mando for sure, definitely gonna run that up, because at the end of the day, girl, you crazy than cat hair. Oh my goodness. Hold on tight for me, y'all. Hold on tight for me, man. Hold on tight for me. I didn't even know we were gonna get to there, but we finna get there. Hold on. Let me tell you what Mando sent me. Oh my good press. What's good with you, fam? Come on with it. Boy, y'all contagious over here.
Presham Talk $10. Damn, Law just can't make people happy. We got some linebackers with some nastiness and some attitude and aggression. Are we gonna be good? Trust me.
Yeah. We're going to be good. And we should be good. We should continue to be good. And on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, let me do this right quick. I'm pulling this up as this subject matter is brought to you by a very specific person. All right. Pinga says Murray is trash. That's okay. But that trash is one man's trash is another man's treasure, right? But speaking of Mendo, they sent me this advertisement. And be sure to click on the information in the description box, because it states here, Angie, smell better naked. They been listening, baby. Yeah, come on with it, boy. Come on with it. Mendo! So when y'all spray this Mando, you'll be able to go commando and get naked and smell better. Come on with it. So shout out to Mando, man. Smell better naked. Come on with it. Shoot. All right, let's get it going. All right, so where were we? Okay, we were on this aspect of it. We were still grading, dare I say, the Peyton Turner. Peyton Turner, we collectively is giving him a 7 for what I was pulling up. Solomon Thomas. What grade do y'all give Solomon Prescott? Or Dak Thomas? What y'all giving him? Yeah, Mando works. Come on, baby. Yeah. Come on with it. All right. Let's see what we give him. Let's matter of fact, let's pull him up. Come on.
We are here alongside the newest Dallas Cowboy, Solomon Thomas. Solomon, You grew up not too far from here. You're a Coppell Cowboy graduate. Now you're a Dallas Cowboy. How does this feel?
Daddy got to do some talking, man. Come on, man. Cecil, where you at? That dude look just like Dak. I know a Dak when I see a Dak, you know.
Amazing. It's truly a dream come true, you know, playing in Coppell, being raised in Dallas area, and now getting to play in my hometown in front of people I love, my family, friends, close ones. So, you know, I feel at home. It's a dream come true, and I can't wait to put on that star and win games here and to bring championship here.
You worked with new Cowboys defensive line coach Aaron White-Cotton during your time with the New York Jets. Now you get to be with him here again. How much are you looking forward to being back with Coach White-Cotton, and what are you looking forward to in terms of working with him again? What can Cowboys fans expect from coaching here the defensive line?
You know, I've been very blessed to work with Coach White-Cotton. I mean, I got there his second year as a defensive line coach of the Jets, and just to see his growth.
He even sound like Dak Prescott. Come on with it. This brother even sound like him, you know. He can't deny it.
The last 3 years has been insane. He's become one of the best D-line coaches in the league. You can look at the stats, see how he's produced, how his players have played, the guys who have gotten paid, you know, and so he's just so good at letting guys play their own game, and he's good at pushing us and taking us to a next level. He sets a standard that we can't ever bend or waver against. So, you know, you're getting a coach who's always going to give your all. He's intense, and he loves his players, and his players love him back. So I'm so excited to be back with Coach White-Cotton and be a Cowboy.
You mentioned him getting the best out of his players. You've kind of been utilized in a lot of different ways, lining up inside, outside. Where do you feel like you can thrive at your best in this scheme with Coach White-Cotton and Matt Eberflus?
I just love the scheme. The scheme like turns off the brain. You just let the body play. It's an attack front, so you go attack every play. It's violence, it's effort, it's passion.
Look at they zooming in.
So I feel like the scheme is best for me, best for my game, because I like to play fast. I like to be decisive. I like to be violent, and I like to play with high effort. So we're running to the ball like every play, setting a standard of a team excellence and effort. So I can't wait to, you know, bring that here and be the best player I can be for the Cowboys.
He said, I want to be the best player I can for the Cowboys. Here's the thing, though. We talked about this briefly on the show yesterday. We was talking about the simple fact that when you start to think about Solomon Thomas, right, and you start to think about who was his counterpart that was picked up Solomon Rain. Y'all crazy, man. But when we start talking about the counterparts, right, of Solomon Thomas, the continuity, and we start talking about the fact that Jonathan Allen, I'm not calling him better than Jonathan Allen. Look out, KC. I'm not calling him. I know you got the false hope, you know. I feel you, Bruce A. Howard. I feel all of y'all who got the opposite view of things as it relates to Solomon Temple Thomas. All right. What I'm saying is basically Jonathan Allen got $60 million more than what that kid just received. Yeah. And they had the same productions in the last 2 seasons. That's a hell of a bargain of a deal. So give me a scale of 1 to 10 how you guys feel about Solomon Thomas. And shout out to the Thomases, you know, by the way, you know, shoot. And you know, that Thomas power, you know how that goes, y'all. You know, come on with it.
Last one for you. You co-founded the defensive line. It's an awesome organization that's helping with trying to end youth suicide, specifically with people of color. And one of those co-partners with you is Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott. Now you guys get to play together. What is that like, and how good has Dak been for you throughout this process? And now that you get to be with him, how much do you look forward to continuing to build that forward?
I'm super excited. You know, I'm super thankful for Dak and his foundation, Faith Fight Finish. They've helped us out tremendously, donated to us, lifted our name up, and they do such amazing work here. You know, there's a reason Dak is Walter Payton Man of the Year for the amazing work he does in Dallas and around the world. He impacts so many lives. But to play with him as a teammate, I'm super excited. Heard the amazing leader he is. Obviously, his play talks for himself. You know, he's the best quarterback in the league. So, you know, I'm super happy to be here.
That boy said he the best quarterback in the league. Did you hear this, Gil amongst us? Thou shalt decree a thing, and it shall be established. Come on with it. Slap your neighbor and tell him, amen. Come on with it.
CJ Swag $5.
Swag on.
Law, I can't even front. I hate D-Law, and J. Lou is no longer with us. I think the front office could have worked out something with them.
$42 million for DeMarcus Lawrence. 42, and that's my guy, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to D-Laws, man, and all of the laws, man. Y'all know how I feel about it, you know. 42 and somebody do the quick math, right? Because $42 million for D-Law and $30 million for Jordan Lewis. That's what? Come on, y'all do the quick math, man. Come on. I know y'all got to put that 72 in there. $72 million, man. Yeah. Come on with it. Oh, Posey, come on, man.
Darren Posey $5. He comes in Doc blazing already.
Your ass, boy. Jeez. Man, hey, man, leave him alone, man. Hey, thou should decree a thing and it shall be established. That's his teammate now. Hey, he said he's the best in the National Football League. But $72 million between Jordan Hip Pocket Lewis and DeMarcus Lawrence. Right now, I can't call him Tank. I can't call him Law no more. He's DeMarcus now. I can't. He's DeMarcus now. He's an enemy. Come on with it. So $72 million for those two. And I know we can probably work out and we can only look at the guarantees of it. But even if we are to just look at the guarantees of it, let me see. I think, if I'm not mistaken, D-Law's deal was right at, let me see if I can pull it up. Y'all bear with me. I think D-Law's deal was right at, give me 1 second, and pull up my Instagram. I think it's $38 million, because if D-Law contract was right at, ladies and gentlemen, yeah. And we know a boy contract was right at 20 million guaranteed, 18 million. That's $38 million guaranteed. All right, come on with it. All right, Sir Cowboys.
SR Cowboy $10. I'm going to miss Law, but the young talent we have coming up give me excited. Who has you most excited opposite side of Micah?
Ooh. Should my face look ugly like now? I want an ugly face out there, man. I want it to look uglier than my face. Yeah. They say it's a hard thing to do, but neither here nor there. I want it to be ugly. I want to get nasty with it. I like Marshawn Nealon going into his second season. He showed me some promises last year, even though it was at a Walmart, Costco sample size. You go to Costco, it's good when it's only the sample. But what I'm getting at before I lose my train of thought, I know $72 million was the total body work of Jordan Lewis and D-Law's contract, but the guarantees of it, would you guys feel okay by spending
Law,
$38, $38 million?
Trying to do something instead of doing nothing.
Come on with it. Come on, boy. Damn. Yeah, we glad that they trying to do something.
Damn.
Woo, appreciate you. The artist says, if you watch it, smash the like button. Let me see where we have it, our like-o-meter. Man, come on, man. How y'all gonna do this to me? How y'all gonna do this for me?
It's an evil world we live in.
Shame.
Hit that like button for me.
Shame.
Hit that like button for me.
Shame.
Y'all. Hit that like button.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on. Y'all stalling, man. Come on, hit that like button. We should have a little bit more than 233 likes up in here, man. Yeah.
Shame.
So 38 million.
Shame.
For
shame.
D-Law and as well as, dare I say, Jordan Lewis. That could be Michael Parsons' money, you know. So
shame.
Yeah.
Shame. Shame.
Let me ask you something. Here's what I got right here from the backup conversation. Appreciate you, Turk. Yeah, go over to YouTube and hit that like button, man. Come on, man. Let me ask y'all something. Let's be real. And I got to talk about the Eagles just for a smidget. If you're an Eagle fan, you can confirm or deny. Was Milton Williams a starter or rotational guy for their front? Let me know in the chat. I don't watch the Eagles like that much. You know, was Milton Williams a starter or a rotation guy? I need to know. Was he getting more reps than Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis and the other boys that was out there, Josh Sweat and all of those guys? Or he came in and he did his job? All right. Ooh, I got some football knowledgeable people in here. Toxic Tom, VA Boys fan. Oh, yeah. Marquez, Dallas Cowboys, hard hitter. Come on with it. Marcus Warner, rotational. Okay. All right. So Soto and Mr. Range Rover. Yeah. So Dallas J says backup. All we doing is doing backups. They split it. On the offensive line, there's 5 guys that's on that front. They don't rotate. They stay there for the majority of the game, 60 to 65 snaps a game. That's what they do week in and week out. The luxury and the benefit of when you're going to be rushing 4 is that you can move your guys in and out, especially depending on the down and out distances, and especially. Nothing is new under the sun, baby. Defense been around for not a short time, but for a long time. I'm talking about defense strategy and philosophy been around about as longer than Jay Leno's chin. And you know that's a long-ass chin, right? So, and he got more chins than the Chinese phone book. Yeah, that's a lot of chins. So what I'm getting at, ladies and gentlemen, defense been around for a long time. And the concept, don't y'all know that it was the Dallas Cowboys by picking up Bullet Bob Hayes? Y'all getting some information, some wealth of knowledge with me now, is that they forced teams to create zone defenses. Why? Because of the fact that you had a guy that can take the top off the defense. He was the first Tyreek Hill before Tyreek Hill was healing, right? He was the first Randy Moss before Randy Moss knew what Moss was, right? So what I'm telling y'all is that defense never really changed. It's just always been around. So when you start talking about, hey, we're going to try to rush 4, we're going to play zone masters defense because of the fact that we need somebody to sit on plays and these sorts of things, and if possible, your man's on the outside can play one-on-one, man-to-man, because we know the ball is getting out quickly, and on certain down and out distance, we know we can play some zone. That is the core principle of Vic Fangio's defense, by the way. So what I'm telling y'all is that, yeah, JB2 said Jay Leno about sick of law. Yeah. But what I'm getting at is that when we start talking about guys that's starting, guys that's going to be rotational, just keep in mind, fresh legs is going to be able to shoot through A gap or B gap. And you don't rotate your offensive linemen, but you for damn sure rotate your defensive fronts. And that's where we're heading to. Yeah, facts. Bullet was deadly. Yeah. So what I'm getting at is that you may poo-poo on these boys by them not all being starters, and we pretty much picking up rotational pieces. But, man, I'm telling you, it's going to work its way out for this good. Y'all gave Solomon Thomas what? On a scale of 1 to 10, because I know we kind of got into a tangent of talking. On a scale of 1 to 10, what are y'all giving Solomon? Yeah, we remember Bill Bates, boy. David, boy, you talking way before a lot of people time here, boy. Some people don't know what number he wore, what he looked like. Yeah. So what y'all giving Solomon Thomas? Let's get back to that. Yeah. Solomon Thomas on a scale of 1 to 10, y'all giving him a 7. Ryan Chris says 7, 8. All right, you put a 7 right here. Man, boy, we high, boy. Boy, we high, boy. Shoot. Javonte Williams on a scale of 1 to 10. Javonte Williams. What are you guys are going to give him on that sheet line for your mind? And I need to know. I want to know. I got to know. And I want to know how y'all feel about all of these selections for the nation. Turk, man, what's good with you, fam? Got the super chat on. You just super chatting over there, making us all feel good. What you got over here,
Turk
bro?
Edwards, $9.99. Thumbs up, medium dark skin tone. 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 Thumbs up,
Damn, she just stopped talking. Hit that like for my Mississippi brother. Come on with it.
Swallow that.
Yeah, she got swallowed up. I'll talk on all of that medium dark skin tone. Y'all be sure to hit that thumbs up, man. Appreciate you, Turk. She can only talk for so long, I guess. You got tired of talking about medium dark skin tone. Why she got to say it like that, though? Medium dark skin tone. I'm a medium dark skin tone, but I want to be ultra dark. I'm going to step outside so I can get ultra dark, so I can get my melatonin, melanation power back together. You know what I'm saying? Come on with it. So y'all giving him a 6 medium dark skin tone. Yeah. AI got that jungle fever. So y'all giving him a 6. All right. This is what I'm going to put at with these two trades. This is big in my opinion. Let me try to make my circle all nice and neat. This is big in my opinion. Trades, and I don't know who called who first, but from my opinion, it appears that the Cowboys called the Bills and the Titans first. So what I'm getting at is that this was a chef kiss for me, because this explains a lot of things, ladies and gentlemen. And on your way in, be sure to hit that like button, share this content. Be sure to hit this like button, share this content. The reason why I'm giving the Cowboys a good chef kiss with this is because of the simple fact that this shows that these guys are working. They're not sitting on their hands. They are not somewhere in the Bahamas drinking one of those fancy drinks with the umbrella out of it, right? This shows that they are getting it out of the mud. Cups and Diggs also draft Hunter or Genty. Which Diggs? He talking about Stephon Diggs, Cup. Okay, try sign both of them. Jeez. And Hunter or Genty. Hunter will not be there unless something crazy happened with him and his fiance. And I don't think nothing going to happen with that. It's like him putting hands or slipping and falling and hitting something like that. I'm not putting that out there and putting that bad mojo juju on that brother, right? So he ain't going to be there unless he get caught with a bag of something too, like a zip or something, But Genty, I think that Genty won't be there either, because there's too many teams that's going to look at the overall concept and bring him in. Now, if he's there and the Cowboys pass him up, I may flip some furniture over, Charlie, but I don't think that he's going to be there. Shout out to them boys for being a membership. Thank you so much for your support. This means that the Dallas Cowboys, are really picking up the phone and doing work. Yeah. Yeah, the Dallas Cowboys doing some hard work, man. And what scale of 1 to 10 that you're giving Kyer? That Droku's in long with that wild work. I'm telling y'all, man, that's the only way. That's the only way he'll fool around and fall in the draft if those things happen, you know. That's the only way. Yeah. Excuse me for my independent voice, because I couldn't be on a national television network saying those things. They'd be like, how dare he say those things? Shame on him, you know, but when you're independent like I am, you can say whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? But how you give Kyer? And it's truth, you know, as far as the aspect. Don't try to snipe me now. Don't snipe me now. But, you know, how y'all give Kyer? Scale of 1 to 10. 7, 6, 4. Yeah. But if Travis Hunter get caught with that icky, like a zip or something like that, or trunk full of that stuff, yeah.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah, he gonna drop. Yeah, they gonna be like, hey, you know. But he don't even drink, so he's a sight over there. Yeah. Kyer 7, 6, 5. Okay. Kyer. Let's get it. So y'all giving him, based off of the numbers, of 5. Right? Kenneth Murray was traded to the Cowboys. What are you guys giving him far as a scale of 1 to 10 on his situation? Being here with the Cowboys. We are here. And my guy's doing the Lord's work. Okoye Media, appreciate him.
Sidica Charles $5. Law being messy, tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy.
Right. I'm just saying, you know, hey, in the hearts of hearts, I want Hunter here. Don't get me wrong. Now, shout out to you, and tell Mama Sadiq, Charles, that I appreciate her for tuning in as well. You know, tell her I be a little brass here, but you know, we got to do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you just smell better when you using these things. I know Mama Sadiq be like, that boy crazy. But y'all giving him a 9 or 10. Okay, 10 get you in. And like I said, I haven't vetted the video. I don't know whether or not YouTube will allow me to play this video. So we're going to have to vet the video on the front end first. But my guy Koye, he did a fantastic, marvelous job, about 7 minutes of film assessments and film analysis of Kenneth Murray. I think that what Okoye is doing is of the Lord's work. And I can't play all of this because I don't know. You know, sometimes YouTube be like, hey, man, we own the rights of this clip and we're going to send you emergency takedown and all of this stuff. So, but I would say this. I'm going to pause it right here. When you're thinking about a linebacker in general, what are the responsibilities of a linebacker? You got, this is Murray right here. And matter of fact, let me do an old school. I know I can do an old school film breakdown. Hold on. Well, let's do an old school film breakdown and where we just do it by frames instead of the video. Okay. If that worked with you guys, come on with it. All right, so give me 1 second. I'm going to make it bigger, okay? And pause if necessary, okay? We're going to make it bigger so that you guys can see. Sometimes when it's so small like that, you won't have the capabilities of seeing, okay? So just bear with me. I'm going to let this download a quick second. And, yeah. AOC did the same video this morning. Y'all will be fine, I believe. Yeah, but it's different. There's different rules between an upload and a live stream. So, and I talk that to those who want to do this space as it relates to that. But what I'm going to do is an old school situation here. Let's go. All right. And we're We're going to mute it a little bit. We're going to go right here. I just want to do an old school bam. All right, so he's talking about COD. But as you guys can look right here, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. And what we're looking at here, and we're going to do assessment a little later on today, but what's the responsibility of a linebacker, by the way? What's the responsibility of a linebacker, right? You got, and if his responsibility is this is what we call box, right? You got a linebacker that's in the box. You got COD. He's going to talk about the change of direction, by him being able to hit that that location there. You got the flat right here. You got the hook area right here. And what I'm saying is, when you start talking about a linebacker in general, the name of it is slow until you know, right? You got to know before you go. And it's be where your feet at. Those are the principles of a linebacker, right? And on top of that, can you make the necessary tackle? Keep in mind, gap integrity. That's what somebody said. And these are your gaps right here. You got A, double A. You got B gaps here. And we call C is forever, right? C is forever. So when you start talking about C gapping, that means that this linebacker is responsible for these two interactions right here. Anything that goes in between C and B, he better be head knocking, right? And if he is a downhill linebacker, right? And if he is a downhill linebacker, and the downhill linebacker is what I want him to do, is penetrate and hit flat. I don't want him in this scheme covering the hook. We got Mears Live file for that. We got Overshawn when he gets back for that. We got coverage linebackers. There's the difference between the two. Now, if you are a PFF guy, right, and you don't understand coverages, right, and if you don't understand that, and you're saying that he is getting blown or shooked with his coverage ability, he can't cover well because his pass is made right here, it's not his responso. You got to understand that. So you just don't casually, and I haven't looked at this particular film session, but you just don't casually get 3.5. You don't get 3.5 sacks by being a horrid and horrible linebacker. You don't generate north of 70 tackles by being a horrid or a horrible linebacker unless they dropping him and you get depth yards all underneath and he's not coming down and filling. So what I'm getting at is that Kenneth Murray, I'm not calling him a world beater, right? I'm not calling him the end-all be-all. But what I'm getting at is that what he brings to the table is a little bit more than what we previously had. Now, I'm still Team Buddy Johnson. I still think that he brings in a level of understanding as it relates to free agents, as it relates to special teams. I'm still Team Mears Live file. But at some point, it will be an act of insane to say, hey, man, him and Damone Clark is the same person. When he had 3.5 sacks last season and an INT. Those are two different people. And Damone Clark, I think that Damone Clark, his problem is he's playing with the notion that, man, my neck and my back. He's making them micro sacrifices that LVE made, meaning that I ain't going to make the full sacrifice. I'll act like I'm coming down the pill and feel, but he's not pilling and he's not feeling. And the problem is with the other linebackers that we had with Bell is that once they are engaged, it's hard for them to disengage. As a linebacker, you got to scrape. You got to be able to keep free. You can't stop your feet at any moment. You can't stop your feet as a linebacker. You can't do that. But you got to make sure that you leverage the field. And if it's time for you to stop your feet and if it's time for you to get to another direction, you better flip your hips. Keep in mind, linebackers are stiffer safeties, right? You know, and there's only a few Fred Warners in the league, right? So And I'm going to play this. I think I can play this one like y'all said. I can play this one right quick. And let's go to this right here. Boom. So when we look at this right here, this play right here alone. And let me hit play right here. Boom. As you can see right here, he's creeping down. He sees the vision of where he's trying to telegraph the ball. Flip his hips, change, and you bust your feet to that edge right there, and you make sure you get to that rally point, and you make the tackle. That's a wrap tackle. You can't be fooled for the eye candy, right? Beat your feet around there and get to that tackle. So that's what we are talking about. And you got to be able to keep yourself clean, fight through the trash, and make the tackle. That's what I'm looking for. Fluid in coverage. Now, this is what he got the responsibility over the top. Let's see. Boom. Flip off to the tight end. He trailing. He got his back turned, which is cool. He got to get it back in position. And that is a good coverage drill right there. But you probably won't even give that a grade if you PFF and you never played the position and you never seen it or know the responsibility. So you might not even grade that on the grade sheet. You see? So that's what I'm getting at. And I'm not beating up anybody from PFF. But here's the thing. Until PFF, and I'm going to tell y'all this, and I like PFF. I got my partners working over there. But until they put it on paper and break down the film, that's the whole point of Okoye's videos. Prove it with the film. I can give grades all day, but what film are they generating? What film breakdown are they producing? What keen responsibility of them breaking down the coverages and the responsibility for said player? So all what they say with those grades is null and void. So I only use PFF technically for the tangible things, right? The average catching ability, the drops. When we actually see drops, you can measure those. Sacks, you can see sacks, right? When it's a situation and scenario, average yards of separation, we can look at those things, right? But if they don't produce any tape and any film, they're not doing their complete work. I think that PFF, all of the money that they are doing and all of the money that we're paying for their advanced analytics, I think that their analytical department needs somebody to break down the film. They need somebody to go over how they come up with that answer, right? So if they don't remember this in math, we always say, maybe we used to get away for a few things, but we say, hey, can you show me your work? Yeah, can they show work? That's another thing. And that's what they don't do. They don't show any work, but they give out, this guy had this or this guy had that. And it's biased to a degree. I remember, I'm old enough to remember that Trayvon Diggs, when he got the interception record, right, it said yards allowed or yards given up. He had over 1,000 yards, right? And then I looked at the same breakdown of what's the guy that's Jalen Ramsey. He gave up 800 yards. So what we splitting hairs between, would you rather have a DB to give you 3 interceptions or 4 interceptions and yards allowed is 800, or would you rather have a DB to give up 900 yards or 972 yards, something like that, and give you 11 INTs? I was like, come on, so we splitting hairs. So you talking about that these 11 INTs are bad opposed to them 4 or 3? It goes all the way back to who won Defensive Player of the Year last season. And granted, y'all know I like Patrick Surtain. But I've seen Patrick Surtain, a team put 40, I think a team put 80 points on Patrick Surtain in them, But hey, to each his own. But they would sweep that under the rug. And granted, I'm not complaining about Patrick Surtain, and I'm not saying that Bland is better. But, man, when you look at that stat sheet and you look at everything and you look at the games, you're sitting there like, how can you dismiss pick sixes like everybody doing it? No, the dude got the record for a pick six and wasn't even mentioned, as it relates to, hey, man, some type of reward. They should give him something. My guy Bland should be saying, I'm leaving here with something. Shoot, come on. I know everybody. Dak owns 50. Call Frenkel and Frenkel. Oh my goodness. Hey, hold on, Dak on Filthy. Let me put it right here. Oh man, where you at? Oh my God, I'm gonna freeze frame for a second. Hold on. And I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna send it over to my partners, man. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let me see. Developing news on Cooper Kupp. Let me see what they talking about. But appreciate. I love y'all to the moon and back. Matter of fact, I love y'all a little deeper than that. I love y'all to the stars and back, man. I know all of y'all won't be obedient, but if y'all can get me up to 500 likes, there'll be a plus for us, man. Come on, man. Give me up to 500 likes, bro. Give me up to 500 likes. Let me see what they talking about over here. But that was my little PFF rant a little bit, and I get it. Those who are out here thinking otherwise, but shout out, kudos and credence to them. All right, so it states here, let me pull this up for the developing news on him. Sources that sense around the league is that former Rams wide receiver Cooper Kupp doesn't plan on having a long, drawn-out process and prefers to make a decision quickly. Kupp has interest from at least 5 teams, and the expectations is he would decide sooner rather than later. It's unclear if he take any free agent visits, though. Oh, Kupp, hey, Kupp, you're on a high mighty roll, huh? I don't blame him, though. He's just trying to figure out ways that he can circumvent this and make sure he picked the proper team. I'm gonna tell y'all, the proper team for Kupp is the Dallas Cowboys. Come on, man, you quit playing around.
I would imagine the Cowboys. Look, I mean, what we know from the Cowboys, they probably wouldn't want to spend more than 5 to 8. I would guess.
Oh God.
I would imagine the Cowboys.
Kupp runneth over. All right, so my other report, I got 2 reports that I want to bring out. And this is from my guy, my brother, or my uncle, I guess, you can say from another family, because he damn sure can't be my brother as old as he is, But shout out to him, man. Yeah.
Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me?
It's fair because it's reality. And Michael knows that because he probably would have his deal done already if he didn't have Dak Prescott there. But it's also a foul because you couldn't beat him on the football field.
Yeah.
So don't come here and start throwing things out now saying, aha, y'all finally gonna break up because we could beat y'all. Thank you. So,
well,
are you shitting me? Are you shitting me?
That's Playmaker, man. My thoughts on this, and he was just talking about Parsons being that type of deal there. Fair or foul on Parsons making fun of the 49ers? Fair or foul? I wouldn't have y'all to spell that out. But if you agree with Parsons making fun of the 49ers, put MP in the chat. If you disagree, I'm kind of biased with this approach, put 49 in the chat, because at the end of the day, I love this. There's no rules of engagement here. And it's fair. Come on, put 49 if you disagree, and put MP in the chat if you agree with Parsons. I can't stand the Niners. I had 2 times that I got a very good chuckle from my brother, man. He was laid out like Family Guy when the 49ers lost in that Super Bowl. Yes, indeed. He was talking mad Donkey Kong stuff, but when they got to that Super Bowl, I cheered, yeah, come on, Pat Mahomes, twice, twice. I was like, yes, my brother was over there folded up like a wallet. Come on with it, He thought for sure he's getting to that 6. He about to say 6 rings, The only reason why, okay, I get it. The only reason why, legs. I can't take this no more. But the only reason why I'm not too mad at the Eagles winning the Super Bowl this time, they still got a little ways to go. But for dog sure, I'm still mad at my Steelers. I got an uncle that's a Steelers fan. Can you think about it? I got uncles and brothers that's fans of all of these damn teams. One's a Steelers fan. I got a brother that's an Eagle fan. I got a brother that's a Niner fan. I'm the only one that's a Cowboys. I think I picked the right team, you know. But I'm going to tell y'all, I don't think I picked the right team. I know I picked the right team. Come on with it. But what I'm getting at, ladies and gentlemen, is that this all together is a marvelous thing. I told Twin he would try to fight me tooth and nail. I said, man, they clearing up money. They clearing up money, bro, to pay your quarterback. He's like, nah, man, nah. Now, they did pick up Mac Jones, so I don't know how that's going to work. But we will find out. But neither here nor there. I'm seeing some sniper rifles over here on Josh Allen. Powerful. Josh Allen was asked about why he didn't look to break Dak Prescott's $60 million per year record far as his new extension. I know that it's weird to say, but what's $5 million more gonna do with my life for right now? And this is what he said. And I think that there was there's some hogwash stuff right here, you know.
It didn't seem like, to my perspective, I was taking a whole lot less. But when the way that I make sense of it, when you start getting these fairly big numbers throughout the entire league, it's weird to say this, but what's 5 more going to do for my life that I can't already do right now, right? So like it's not that crazy to me, right? Like I live a pretty good life, got a house, got a car. We're good, but I wasn't looking to absolutely kill them in every chance that I could. And I told my agent that. I was like, hey, if this has any impact on the pack, or impact on the cap, I should say, let's figure out a way to not do that. So,
bull sugar, man. $5 million. Who you talking about? You talking about a backup running back? What they gonna do with $5 million difference? You know what I'm saying? And he getting $330 million. Come on, man. So many people will look at the APY and say, look, he's taking a discount. He's taking a discount. No. It's still the same. $250 million is $250 million, man. I kid you guys not. And if y'all think I'm like, hey, somebody send me $250 million, you know, let me know how Law Nation's gonna be living. Come on, man, this is hogwash and this is Bush League.
So again, both sides were willing to move and change different things, and it was a pretty calm mannered negotiation is what I can say, at least what I can hear on both sides. So it was good.
That's the difference of paying Mozzie or not. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Hey, man, this trips me out when people say, he's taking all of the money. Oh my gosh. Look what he said. MP, what about the T-shirt Kittle war? You know, F Cowboys. Yeah, more Micah Parsons can laugh at the 49er. This is how we love. 877 pay Parsons now. Yes, indeed, Johnny Blue. Thank you so much for your comment and your support. Come on with it, man. Yes, indeed. So many people.
Take the money out, all of it. Come on.
Generational wealth, 5 million more contributors. Yeah, contributes. Yeah, Commanders fleeced the 49ers. Niners blowing it all up. What's happening now? What's new news that we have now? You know, I'll give you $100K discount over the whole contract. Best I got. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Come on, man. Like, people fail to realize that Josh Allen was a first-round draft pick, right? And let me know the difference. Can somebody put that down in the chat? The difference is making a 4th-round draft pick money versus a 1st-round draft pick money. He was making money before Dak even got a chance to even tie his shoelaces. People fail to realize Rico Gathers was making more money than the quarterback here. And I ain't being a Dak apologist, by the way. Because if I was, hey, Dak, you got to run me that check. You or Tad, one of y'all, send me some money. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't really sending me no money, right? So what I'm getting at is that, boy, look, don't let these contracts fool y'all, bro. Don't let these contracts fool y'all. Yes, it depending on when you are picked. Yeah, so, yeah. I think Joshua Allen, his first contract was like 18 to 19 million. Then he got his second. People fail to realize this is his third contract. Not his first, not his second. This is his third contract. So the man he made his money on his third deal. And this is Dak's third deal. Remember, he can't ever make the money that he never received on the first 4 or 5 years. Come on with it. Come on with it. But neither here nor there. Enough for me talking about that. Do we have some news? Do we have some breaking news over here? Come on with it, because I need to know. Y'all saying that the Commanders fleeced the 49ers. What happened? All right. Only news I'm seeing with the breaking part of it, y'all catfish me a little bit, huh? Is that Mac Jones agreed with a 49ers 2-year deal, $7 million, $5 million guaranteed. Hey, I would have been down with that deal, though. You know, I would have picked up Mac Jones. I would have picked him up for being a backup quarterback. And what they got here? How much do you think as a brand name having New York Giants falling? They're awful. That's it. That's on the news that we have here. All right. I don't see any other news as it relates to that. But I do have some of this. If you think don't news with the Niners, good, B-Life. Appreciate you, man. I was checking. I was wondering. But at this portion of the show, I want to be able to get your feedback on a few things. We'll open up the phone lines, but before we do so, keep in mind, it is always better to go with the known commodity versus the unknown. Law, do you have any truth on that? Yeah.
Hold on. You have a choice. You can have the boat or the mystery box.
What, are you crazy? We'll take the boat.
No, not so fast, Lois. A boat's a boat, but the mystery box could be anything. It could even be a boat. You know how much we've wanted one of those.
Then let's just...
We'll take the box.
We'll take the box. You gave up a boat for free tickets to a crappy comedy club.
Come on, Lois. You're acting like this is the first time I've ever done something stupid. You remember the time I was supposed to get that boat?
That boy right there burnt up. So if you fool around and try to look for that mystery box, I'm going to tell you one box that you need to really take a look at. And this will take care of all of the odor and all of the things that you don't want to bring to the table. And as well as keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, as always, you smell better naked. Come on with it. Yes, indeed. Let's talk about control. And first and foremost, I'm talking about control body odor, and that's anywhere. And all you have to do is shop.mando and get $5 off of your starter pack, and that's over 40% with promo code LAW, shopmando.com. Let's go. I use this body wash odor control, full body control with Mando. They have the product here, and they also have deodorant that you apply under the arm for 72 hours of odor control. You want to be in control. And speaking of control, they also have the product that you can apply all over the body, the invisible cream, and it also fights for 72 hours. Look, it's all about being in control. And with Mando, man, they control body odor anywhere. All you have to do is shop.mando, get $5 off your starter pack. That's over 40% with promo code LAW, shopmando.com. Let's go and let's stay in control of your odor. I love it.
Let's go, man! Let's go!
It starts from the first phone call. Most of the time, you're going to talk to Gene Burkett, a 30-year partner. You're not going to talk to some employee that just got put on the phones that day.
There are things that are so crucial, especially if it's a cataclysmic event, to have our experts get out and look at the vehicle, witness statements, photos, the whole thing.
Call Frenkel first. Chosen by the people, feared by the insurance companies. Call Frenkel first.
214-817. And all of the threes you can dial. especially if you smell some odor that's really foul and you at work and you stump your toe at the edge of one of those office tables. Come on with it. Feel free to reach out to my partners.
Darren Cozy $5.
Come on with it.
I put the Mondo spray on the scroto tenders and I feel great.
With that being said, circle of motion, y'all, when it's clean. 657-390-7391 is the hotline for your mind. One of y'all put the number in the chat so I can pin it to the top. Come on with it. And be sure that these boys got over 100 years of experiences, and they right here in the heart of Dallas. Be sure to reach out to our partners, both of them. Check the information in the description box. So if you got a foul odor, you need to get rid of that, reach out to Mando. And if you got a situation that somebody rear-end you and they fool around or T-bone you, reach out to Frenkel and Frenkel Personal Injury Lawyers. Call them before you call the police or 911. Come on with it. The first caller from the 607. You're live on the nation, brought to you by FrankelFirm.com. What's good?
What's good, Law, man? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing great, man. I can't complain, bro. What you got for me?
Yeah, man. I called a couple of days ago. I was not in a good mood, man. Now, after a couple of moves, man, I'm feeling really good about our team, man.
Yeah.
Feeling real good. One thing everybody ought to realize is that, listen, these moves we're making, they're not plug and play. They're filling the gaps, filling the dots. Right. Every move we're doing is strategic. So now we're in a position that at 12th pick, it may be a player, maybe a need, or maybe the best player on the board. I got a couple of things to throw at you, though.
Right.
What do you think about as in bringing maybe Von Miller in for a cup of coffee, man, on the other side of Von? He's from Texas. You know what I'm saying? Veteran presence might give Mike a couple, little hints and stuff like that. I like Von. You know what I mean? We like to go cheap. You don't think he'd come for a couple of dollars? You don't think he could have some in the tank?
Well, this is how I look at it from these aspects of it. You know, remember I said you don't want to go grocery shopping on an empty stomach, right? Mm-hmm. Well, when I look at somebody like a Von Miller, I want to be able to already have something on my stomach, go into the draft, right? Because right now this is like the appetizer. And then when I eat in the draft, and after I eat, then I look, and I'm greedy, I'm looking for leftovers. Von Miller right now is a leftover guy, right? He's what you want to eat after the draft. So if I don't get who I want and need in this particular draft, if the board don't fall the way I want to, I look at Von Miller as a leftover guy. And I know it sounds crazy. I know I got some Von Miller people that follow me and find my channel and these sorts of things. But he know it. He's 36. I don't want to pick him up before the draft, and I fool around and cloud my judgment when I get into the draft because of past expectations of what Von Miller might bring. But I will be fine if I go into this draft and I can't find the person that I really want, or the board don't fall the way I need it for it to fall. Then I'll say, hey, let me open the refrigerator up and let me get some of these good old leftovers.
That's good. I got another thing to throw at you too.
Go ahead.
Yo, if just so happily, and they've been talking about it, what if Shador dropped past 9 or 10? You think we trade up and get him?
If he drops, I wouldn't trade up to get Shador. I let the chips fall as they may. So if Shador hits up right at 12, right, and we made all of these small micro moves in this particular free agency and trades or what have you, and Shador's there at 12, it would be so hard for Jerry Jones not to bite the bait, right? Because we know that that's money. That's for sure. 2 games or all of the home games, 8 games out of a year, that prime time Deion Sanders and all of his people going to be there. And there's going to be an extra added pressure, especially during Oxnard and training camp. They're going to bring prime people, and we're going to have Deion Jr. With the camera sets and everything. And it's going to be a continuancy of whatever Shador do is going to be extra eyeballs, right? And Jerry Jones, I don't think that he can get beyond himself. It's going to be a situation and scenario that Stephen Jones or Stephen Jones, or however you want to call him, he's going to be sitting there saying, Dad, let me get this card from you, bro, because I can't have you drafting Shador Sanders when we got all of these other issues here. We can't make this a circus, right? But, and I'm not saying Shador won't be a good thing, but it'll be a level of, hey, what if type of moment that will probably be the highest scored viewership of all time of any draft at that 12th spot. What will the Cowboys do if giving Shador Sanders going to the Cowboys at 12? It would be record breaking. Yeah.
Right. And remember that, and Steven stepped in when that Johnny Manziel and we took Martin.
Yeah. Zach Martin. Yeah.
Oh.
But to be fair to Shador, he's way better than Johnny. You know, and I know Johnny Manziel is him.
You know what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
But at the end, man, I'm happy about the moves we're making. I hope we can get Cup, man. But I'm really optimistic after these couple of days. Like, we're doing good. We're doing good, man. We're doing good.
You're doing great and fantastic, man. I appreciate you for calling in. And what else you got to say, man, before you go?
I just keep this positivity up. Let's get Micah done. And, man, how about them Cowboys, man?
Man, hell yeah, man. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for calling in. Good call from the 607. Yeah, I don't think that the Cowboys can escape the media attention that Shador will bring to the table. Every time I like to do this tankathon, got their mock draft out again. And let me see who they have. They got us going with Kevin Banks. Y'all, what y'all giving that? A, B, C, or D? What y'all giving that? Y'all let that know in the chat what y'all giving that. Because if the Cowboys with the 12th pick, if they go grab a Kevin Banks Jr., then what would you guys do in that particular moment? You know, how would y'all feel? And let's say, for example, Shador's there. What would you do? What would you do, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know. If Kevin Banks, y'all give it an F. I ain't put F on the board. Come on, man. D, y'all give it a D. Okay. All right. Most of you guys giving it a D. Is that because of the fact that you think that Kevin Banks got more to work on than, dare I say, a Tyler Guyton? Because Kevin Banks is more polished than a Tyler Guyton at this point, right? Let me go right here. Let me see who else they got with us. They went with Kevin Banks, and then, hold on, bear with me, I hit the wrong button. Click this button right here. Come on with it. There we go. All right, so now if you look at the full picture, look at the full resume. You got Kevin Banks, you got Travion Henderson, and then you got Jack Beck. What would y'all feel like if the Cowboys in April next month, we got equivalency of how many days we got left? Let me see how many days we got left. We got less than 40 days left. How will y'all feel about that? If the Cowboys go Kevin Banks, Travion Henderson, and Jack, how y'all feel about that? With those three picks right here. And I'm going to let my guy jump in. Darius from the 214, you're live on the nation, brought to you by FrankelFirm.com. What you got for me?
Hey, Law, what's happening, man? I had forgot to tell you yesterday, one of my sleeper running backs is Trevor Etienne.
Oh, yeah.
So Travis Etienne, brother, who played for Georgia, his name is Trevor Etienne. And now I'm an avid.
Hey, keep speaking on that. Hold on, I got somebody at the front door. Keep speaking.
Okay, I got you. So Trevor Etienne is a running back from Georgia. He was the main running back for Georgia. He was a pretty good player for Georgia. I thought he was going to be more highly ranked than he is. They got a lot of other running backs that's ranked above him, and I'm not really sure why that was the case. I don't really know nothing about this Caleb Johnson kid from Iowa and Mario Hampton guy from Iowa. So what I think they're doing is I think they're going based off of stats. because when you look at Amarian Hampton stats and you look at Caleb Johnson's stats, they were like the most productive in college. It was Ashton Genty, it was Amarian Hampton, it was Caleb Johnson, it was, I think, R.J. Harvey, and then it may have been Travion Henderson underneath him, and, you know, something like that. So I think they're going based off of stats. Now, Trevor Etienne, he didn't really have, like Law would say, gaudy numbers, but when you watch Georgia play.
All right, I'm back, bro. I'm back, man. Amazon and beyond, bro. I had to do a sign off. But what you got? What you talking about, Travis Etienne?
Yeah, Trevor Etienne.
Trevor. Okay.
He was one of my sleepers for like the running back position that I called in yesterday, and I was trying to tell you about.
Right.
I left him off the list because I forgot all about him. So I think he's going to be a great player. We can, depending on how the draft, come out.
Right.
We can go and get him, in the later rounds or whatever. But the 5 guys that I was talking about, if we don't get Ashton Jesse, it would have been, for me, that I'd be okay with is Mason Graham, Matthew Golden, Jalen Walker, Teteroy McMillan, Tyler Warren, and Mike Green.
Yeah.
Those would be like my top guys that I would like to get in round 1 if Ashton Genty is not there. Now, my wish list.
What's that?
This is how I would do the draft if I was the Cowboys. I would go Ashton Genty with the first round pick.
Okay.
Jahad Campbell.
I don't think he's gonna fall that far, but keep going.
We'll see, because I'm looking at a lot of my drafts. He's not in a lot of people's first round. They got him falling to the second.
Man, there'll be a steal, man.
That's what you feel what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying that. So the next one is the 3rd round, Isaiah Bond. My and then the honorable mention.
Go ahead.
The honorable mention would be a DT from Florida named Cam Jackson. Whenever you get a chance, check him out to see what you think. I kind of want to know your opinion on Cam Jackson. But that's my wish list. And if you watch, who was I going to say? Dang, who I was going to say? Jahad Campbell. Jahad Campbell is a dog. Like if y'all watch, I think one of the dudes who had called in.
Max called in. He was the first one to talk about Jihad, man. Yeah. He was the first one.
So I was ready to punch a hole through my phone when he first said that.
Yeah.
Because he said pick him in the first round. But when I started looking at him, I'm like, nah, he got a point. Jahad Campbell is, he a dog.
Yeah,
But overall, that's what I had. I just wanted to call back in to tell you that because I had forgot to tell you about that situation. But I heard somebody in the chat talking about some Tyler Warren would set you back. Fam, let me tell you something about Tyler Warren. Tyler Warren, along with K-Trent Allen, if you watch Penn State relied heavily on Tyler Warren. Tyler Warren is one of the best tight ends I've ever seen in the college position, and that's a no cap.
No doubt, man.
What you talking about?
Well, fight him in the comment box, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for calling in, fam. Yeah, good call from my guy Darius, man. That Flip Houses, man. Appreciate him for calling in. And hey, yeah, they when I looked at that Tankathon, they got Jihad Campbell going at the 16th spot to Cardinals, man. But if you can get him in the second round, man, that would be a plus for us, man. Especially knowing that what we have under Matt Eberflus and these sorts of things, right? Tyler Warren also runs the ball over 200 yards, 4 touchdowns in the last season. This is Pete. Tyler Warren is different. Tyler Warren, oh my goodness. Come on with it. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Appreciate you. We got a gift from sister. Appreciate you so much for your support. The gifts. She gives King Solo Main. And these are not like the silver level. No disrespect to the silver levels, but this is for the gold level, man. Good Lord. That means that's the second tier, and receive membership gift Gold Level King, Trevor, T. Raw, appreciate you so much, man, for y'all support. And she giving out these gifts, man. Come on.
Take the money out, all of it.
And V Bingo Chi, DJ Frank and Frenkel, Frank and Frank, appreciate you. Thank you, and appreciate everybody, man, for y'all support. Come on. If you don't like what she's doing, you must be
out of your goddamn mind.
Come on with it. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, sister, for always supporting and elevating the nation. And on top of that, let me not leave this out, man, because people are giving some unbelievable support on the other end of it. And that is the Cash App, man. I appreciate you so much. Let me read out these names and detailings of right here. Today, Sally for the $20 Cash App. Come on, baby. Come on with it. If y'all don't like these people giving, I don't know what's wrong with y'all, but
Take the money out, all of it.
yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
You're wasting my time now. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
And that's $LAWS Nation. So I'll be sure to give y'all a shout out, man, to whoever sent the Cash App. It can be $1, it can be $2, it can be $500, it can be hey Jerry, I'm calling you.
Get your damn act together.
Oh, man, come on, Jerry. Hey, all I'm saying is, hey, you can send me by $500K since they saying I'm pulling and carrying the water for you, man. Come on, Jerry. Come on, man. Hell, send me $500,000, Jerry.
What's your point? Okay.
I'm saying, man, if I'm doing this right now by myself, can you imagine if I had 500,000, man? Come on, man. Come on, Jerry. Do the right thing like Spike Lee. Come on with it. Come on with it. I got from the 214, you're live on the nation, brought to you by FrenkelFirm.com, man. What you got for me?
Yo, what's going on, man?
Not much, man. What's good with you, bro? What you got going on?
Oh man, chilling, man. Hey, first thing I want to say is, you know what I'm saying? Any Cowboy fan upset about these moves, don't be upset about these moves because we see this happen year in and year out.
Yeah.
They go to Dollar General,
right?
And they shop at Dollar General.
Right.
That's fine.
Right, that's fine. Yeah.
Anybody upset, man, you know this gonna happen. So why be upset about something you know gonna happen?
Right. Facts.
All they doing is this. They feeling so they don't have to reach in the draft. I can see what they doing. We don't want to reach for certain player here, certain player there. They want to get BPA. Now, hopefully BPA ain't no offensive lineman because I'm tired of offensive linemen. But, guys, just chill out, man. Anybody upset, just chill out. Let's see if the chips fall where they may. Let's see where these players fall. Let's see what these players do. If they don't do anything, Dallas didn't spend that much money, and they'll take it as a, you know what I'm saying, hey, we gambled. It didn't work out, but we didn't spend that much money.
You didn't spend that much money, yeah. And it's something that you can go into the draft with a clear consciousness, you know. And I do like that aspect because of the simple fact that the Cowboys, literally, they are out here making sure that even on the prospects that they do get, these are all former first-round draft picks, you know. So I can't get mad at the flow of it. I think that if the Cowboys are of any threat to anyone, will be a threat of what they used to do in the past. And that's a good thing, meaning that they're leaving no stone unturned as relates to just trying to make sure that this team go into the draft with a clear consciousness. You know, that's all I'm saying with that.
Right, but that's the only thing I don't like about when they pick players like this. They try to sell us on their former first-round draft picks.
Yeah.
I mean, I really don't care. I don't care if they were former first-round draft picks or former second-round. It don't really matter to me. The truth of the matter is, yeah, they were former first-round picks, but they busted out where they was. So don't try to sell the fans on we doing good they were good enough to be a first-round draft pick. I don't want to hear that.
Well, here's my only counter to that, you know, and my only counter to what you're saying is basically there's another part of it that we just don't know, regardless of whether or not people want the Kool-Aid or not, right? Is they never worked with this coaching staff, far as Matt Eberflus, right? And I do know that Solomon Thomas, as well as, the other guys that we looking for, as far as the edge rushers or what have you, White Cotton is going to teach them boys up different. But Solomon Thomas, he had his better years with my guy, White Cotton. So I'm not trying to put lipstick on a pig, but I do know that if Matt Eberflus, right, is a phenomenal linebackers coach who's now a defensive coordinator, I think that Murray should benefit from that, right? And we've seen how Sanborn is benefited from that because he's a downhill. You can't talk about his tackling because he's gonna peel and fill. And I do like both of those reasonings there.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right.
So you do agree with that? Yeah.
I mean, I agree with you about the whole let's see what they do under another coaching staff. I agree with you. I really don't have much faith in Eberflus like you all guys seem to have. I have to see it for myself. I understand he was here at one time, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. But I got to see it for myself. Like, me, I'm not going okay, so the real reason why I'm not mad at the Dallas Cowboys for the moves and stuff they making, because I really don't have much confidence in them having a good season this year. I'm just going to be honest with you.
Right,
you know
right.
I don't have much
well, I don't want you to lie to kick it to me, too, either. So come on with it.
Real talk. You know what I'm saying? I don't have much confidence in this organization at all, the way it's ran. You know what I'm saying? And another thing I don't like is I kind of heard about, when DeMarcus Lawrence went to Seattle, I don't like the fact that when they out the door, they kicking him in the rear end on the way out the door. On his way out the door, now you hearing that, well, if we would have been going to the playoffs, he probably would have did everything to get ready to play. I don't really think he wanted to play toward the end because we wasn't in the playoffs. And now all of a sudden he doesn't really have a good relationship with. I don't like that. I don't like. Hey, if you're gonna let a guy go, just let a guy go. Don't talk about him on the way out.
I thought that CeeDee Lamb, he made a great impression. He said that, oh my goodness, my guy D-Law is gone, right? I thought that the Cowboys played a warm welcome tribute to D-Law. So I don't know who's kicking D-Law around.
No, if you listen to the fan, when that news broke, I want to say they caught Willie Bush. I can't remember his first. I don't know why I can't remember his name. But
well, that's why you got Law. You don't have to listen to the fan. You don't have to listen to them. You can listen to Law.
I'm always listening to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Always. But they did on the fan. They did say that. They were like, that was the rumors toward when he was getting ready to go. That they did. It was funny how Dak Prescott searching for a contract. Now all of a sudden this girl comes out. You know what I'm saying? And where did that come? You get what I'm saying? Like it seemed like when a player searching for a contract or he on his way out the door, that's when bad news come out about this player. When it's not happening, you don't hear nothing. So that to me, that sounds like the organization kind of opens that door and let that news sneak out. And I don't like that.
Okay,
if we're going to let a guy go or we're going to re-sign a guy, just be quiet about him, man. Like, these guys are human. They got lives. They got families. Let's don't kick them. Let's don't kick them on the way out the door.
Yeah.
Just let them out the door and congratulate them and be thankful for what they did for your organization when they was here. And don't badmouth them on the way out the door. That's all. That's another thing I don't like about our organization. I say our organization.
Yeah.
This is my organization too. I don't like that, Law. I can't stand it, man. We can't talk bad about guys when they getting ready to leave.
I mean, we can't control other people's mouths, man. And I get what you said.
Coming out of the organization.
Organization, yeah. And I think that 105.3 The Fan, let me put some cover over it. Not everybody's bad, but what I think is, they got their sets of opinions, right? And some of that stuff I know for sure that, and I ain't gonna say no names, but I do know for sure on that front, not everybody was fond of Law, right? And I do know for sure on that front, not everybody's fond of Parsons. So those are two different polarizing things, and there were some crossfires between those two objects right there, objectively speaking. But I would say this, $42 million, 18 of that $42 million being guaranteed. That's a lot of money, and regardless of whether or not he's gone or not, he's an enemy now. You know, he's an enemy now. So he gone.
We spending under $6 million. If you want more, if you want $6 million or more, we can't touch it.
Yeah. So it's just for what it is, man. But I appreciate you for calling in, though, man, and I value your objective analysis of the whole situation, bro.
Well, I tell you what, Law, man. Hopefully, I see you in these Dallas streets one day, man. You
Yeah.
can whisper some of them. You can whisper some of them names to me.
Come
man,
on with
you
it,
know,
man. Shoot.
That you say you can't say, man. Trust me, man. I ain't gonna tell nobody. Ain't no snitching in my blood, man.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, man. Keep it real with me, man. Appreciate you, bro, from the 214. Yeah.
Man, I appreciate it.
Yeah. But you paying though. You know, we somewhere. You gotta reach in that pocket. For that detail of information. Appreciate you. Yeah. I'm gonna order on the high side of the menu. I know he got that money. Yes, indeed. Oh yeah. Super chat, man. Appreciate you. And let's go with just training. Appreciate you so much for
training. $19.99. Finally seeing the issue with Cowboys Nation, content creators, local media and fans. The commentary and the analysis surrounding the FA moves thus far are so vast and wide-ranging. It makes...
All right. Come on. Hey, you got to read it all. You know my hooked on funny guys don't work that well. Are so far vast and ranging, it makes it difficult to listen to. Okay. And before I go a little bit further, before it slipped my mind here, appreciate Gracia. Thank you so much for the $30 cash app. Appreciate you so much. Come on with it. Yes, indeed. Where that money guy at? Come on.
Take the money out, all of it.
Thank you.
Come on.
And Larry Woods Jr. Thank you so much for the $2 cash app. Come on.
Take the money out, all of it.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you for your support. And this is not easy being in this platform talking about these things because you get loose ears and you get missed and the wrong interpretations of a lot of things, right? Sister Sal says, and thank you. Ooh, wee, girl, you a blessing.
Nobody, they can come closer than close. Yeah. Does it bad? Original, they never.
She loaded up the clip and went and shot down some more membership squad over here. Patterson, appreciate you for joining. And Chris Ingram, appreciate you for joining. Balls, Mick Ball. You got me. All right, wait a minute. Now, you even gifting the Eagle fan from the South. Come on. Hey, take that one back. Come on. No, but appreciate him. That lets you know that even Eagles fans, Cowboy content so great that even Eagles fans on the offseason coming off of a Super Bowl is a membership of the Law Nation membership squad. And DJ, man, appreciate you so much. Man, that goes a long way. That's crazy. Come on now. Hey, reject that one and send it to a more worthy Cowboy fan, though. Come on.
Spartans, prepare for glory.
Yeah, when I read it, I said Eagles fan from the South.
Are you shitting me?
That was the Eagle fan. Man, getting all of this good secretive Cowboys information, boy. Trying to Trojan horse us, man. Membership revoked. Come on. Cowboys Ricky from the 469. What's on your mind?
What's going down, Law? Hey, man, so I just kind of want to touch up on the two previous callers. Well, started from the last one and the one before him. You know, I mean, just kind of looking at overall the signings we've done so far and all that stuff, and all I see mostly like negative fans talking about, you know, we're signing these former first-round picks, they're busts and all that stuff, and which I get what they're saying. But the way I look at it is, you know, I'd rather have a former first-round pick that can somewhat play. Now, are they playing to what they were drafted up and were hyped up to be?
Right.
No, but they can still play. Versus if we didn't have them, now we're having to go up to like our Damone Clark type of guy who can't really play that well,
Right.
and we're still going to complain. So it's almost like we're damned if we do, and we're damned if we don't. So we're going to complain about us getting Kenneth Murray, Jack, what is his last name? Something Burns?
Sanborn, yeah. Sanborn,
So
yeah.
all these players, right? We're going to complain they're former first-round busts, and why do we pick them up? Cowboys are stupid or whatever. But we would still be the same fans where if Washington got them, we would sit here and cry to us saying Washington's getting better. Why can't we do it? So it's like, so what do you want the Cowboys to do?
Yeah.
You want us to get players that are going to give us good depth and still complain, or you don't want us to sign nobody,
Yeah.
and then y'all can cry even more about it because we don't have nobody.
Yeah.
I'd rather depend on Kenneth Murray and Jack out there versus our Damone Clarks and all that stuff. And then, I mean, God forbid, if Overshown can't come to the field or if we don't sign Kendricks, then who are we going to get?
Yeah.
We don't have nobody besides one or two players, and if they get hurt, we don't have anybody.
Right.
So it's like, man, I'm happy with those signings. Yes, is it the highest and the best? Is it the Dre Greenlaw of the signings? No, but I'll still take them. I mean, it's better than what we have.
I mean, it
So
is.
it's like, man, we're never happy. And
You can't appease everybody, and I get like for the last caller protection, put a cover over him, is that I can't get mad. I can't go off on him for not being optimistic because it's been 30 years, 30 seasons, right? So he's saying that I get it, man, but I need to feel the hands. I need to see where the nails were driven into the hands. I need to feel the hands and see if the holes are still there, right? So he wants something tangible that he can touch. And he wants to be able to wait back and see the results before he can say, yes, these are the results that I'm happy with. And I can't get mad at his opinion of that, right? And I can't tell people I can't tell fans how to fan, right? So my whole number one goal here is to deliver the message that's already been delivered and give my thoughts and opinion. I try not to break news. I literally sat on the Mozzie News for over a year before anybody was even talking about his mental mindset of him doing XYZ things before getting out there on the field, or whether or not he really wants to play football or not. Because I value these players' mindset, and everything can't be transactional, right? I get players, I got people that works within the confines of the organization that don't have the voice to speak out on a few things, right? And they tell me, they trust me to tell me a few things that's really bad about the organization. And I sit on it, right? Now, if I was TMZ Law, I'll be able to say, okay, let me go run and make that. And then it would go back to my Tupac. You made a G today, but you made it in a sleazy way. And I don't want that. So even when I talk about things, I probably make it sound so good that people think that I'm giving out Kool-Aid, but I'm being objective with my analysis and I'm being objective with my approach. And that's the only difference between me and the 3 and the 4 letter network, or as well as to a degree 105 or 1310 the ticket,
Right. And so, I mean, I'm kind of just like you, man. I try to find the positive in every sign.
Right.
It could be like you could always find the negative in anything. If you look hard enough, you'll find it.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, but I always try to just look at it as, look, man, if people are acting like these signings are it and the start of the new season is tomorrow, then I can see where fans are being upset because we could have done more. But it's not over yet. We still got today, tomorrow, the weekend, next week. Players may be released. It could be traded. Stuff can happen still. Now, yes, I would be upset if it was the end and that was it. Then, yeah, I would. And then, just to speak on the other previous caller, he was talking about how he would want, I think he said he would want Genty. Now, the only way I would see us getting Genty is if we had already signed, like, a top corner and we weren't going to, if DeMarcus Lawrence didn't sign with Seattle. If we had kept some of those players and added more, then, yes, I think we have the luxury on getting a running back like Genty. But because of that, because of DeMarcus Lawrence leaving and us, as of yet, haven't signed another starting corner in case Elam doesn't work out, then I think that we have to address the defensive end position, or if not, the wide receiver, which I mean, right now, I think if it was up to me, I would almost have to go with defensive end, only because I don't think Marshawn Kneeland is there yet with development. And besides him getting hurt as well, I don't think he's fully there yet to just step in and D-Law's spot,
right,
take over and be on the opposite side of Parsons. I still think he's gonna need to be a rotational player, and I can see us getting that Michael Williams or even drafting Walker and just having him just as a defensive end because he did both. You know, I think that's a bigger need to helping us on the run stuff because for us to stop the run is a bigger issue than our running back right now because, I mean, you can still get a good running back in the second round versus as the rounds go, the defensive end starts to go down a little bit in
right.
production and be able to start right. So I don't think we have that luxury as of right now to go get a running back in the first round. I think we have bigger needs like in stopping the run or cornerback. Even if we don't sign a cornerback right now,
right,
free agency, well then I would rather us go get a corner or defensive end versus a wide receiver or running back as of right now. Now, obviously, we all know it can change, but I think we need to stick on defense for right now.
Well, we got a long way to go, man. I would say this: even if you feel as if though our quote unquote need is not necessarily at running back, right? Because we got so many other holes. Coming into 2020, we had a lot of holes, bro. And we still drafted the CeeDee Lamb after we'd have made moves for Amari Cooper. One can argue that we didn't need another wide receiver. Gallup was galloping just fine, right? But when you come across a player that's high on your board, that you feel as if, though, that they can be a difference maker for you, then you just got to make that move to go get that player, regardless of that position. So the main thing is when you go into the draft, you have something on your stomach, and you go into the draft without the necessary wants and needs, right? You go in there with the mindset that I'm going to grab the best player available, whether it's a linebacker, offensive lineman, defensive tackle, defensive lineman, safety, etc. And you will come out better by just doing such, opposed to reaching. And I think that that's why we are moving the way we are moving, even though these are depth pieces. I think that that's the philosophy that we are trying to approach with from their skill sets of how they evaluate their players. You get what I'm saying, bro? Hello? You ran out of your minutes? Ricky! Damn, Ricky ran off, man. I guess I talked too much for Ricky, boy. Hey, shit. I got the 572, and then I got the 972. 478, I meant to say. 478, and then I got the 972. 478, you're live on the Nation, brought to you. Previous caller, Ricky, you know what I'm saying? 478, you're live on the Nation, man. Talk to me, man.
What's up? What's up, Lord? What's up?
Nothing much, man. Talk to me. What you got, bro?
I agree with the other couple callers that came on. I think we, as Cowboys fans, we look at big names.
Yeah.
Big names get you messed up. And what the Dallas Cowboys doing, getting, these players for a year, I think it's a great thing. And the reason why I say that is because last season, they didn't do that. We ride them. The owners them ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
Look what they're doing now. They're getting players, like you say, they're putting players in spots that we need.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we still complaining. So my point is, no matter, like you said, everybody gonna have their opinion.
Right.
But I feel like if you're getting players that done been in the league 3 or 4 years, experience, that's a good thing to teach the younger ones that's coming out through the draft. Now, years back, they always used to say, what the Cowboys need, they need more veteran players. They got too many young guys. They need more veteran players. Okay, now the Cowboys getting the veteran players, and people still complaining. I think we as couch potatoes, we need to stop listening to these ESPN guys and whoever talking.
Yeah.
But the Dallas Cowboys, we need some veterans. We do need some veterans in there, Law.
Right.
We do.
Right.
You see? we do need somebody that got time on the tires, that know the game. And guess what? These guys, the Cowboys, they won't be hard. The Chiefs,
Right.
plus we got a whole new coaching staff, and we're killing the Cowboys before the season even started because we're looking for big names, and that is the problem.
Yeah, because here's the truth that nobody wants to know or hear, And they would say that it's optimism, right? But regardless of what anybody say to any of us, the truth is that both of the linebackers that we picked up had better production than Greenlaw, last season, because Greenlaw didn't play, you know what I'm saying? So that's just for what it is. So I get it. I get the frustrations. I get the understandings that, the potential sides of Greenlaw being who we think he's going to be is a very much so high upside. But in reality is that both of them boys outperform and play better than him. It's a year to year league. And the Greenlaw that they're looking for is the Greenlaw that suplexed and body slammed my guy Tony Pollard on their sideline. Well, that was in 2022, 2023. Them many a moons ago. You're a hero one week and a zero the next week. And if you get caught up into that mindset of we can't ever get here because of that, then the reality of it is that this is the reality of it. That these guys that we picked up is better based off of last season. It just got to go that way.
And like you said, Law, we need dogs. We don't need no movie stars.
Right.
We need dogs on the field. We need dogs that got to work for it.
Right.
Sometimes I feel like you pay these players too big and they ain't really give you nothing. Find a hungry dog.
Yeah.
That want that bag. I'd rather have a ring than a bag. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what's all about. The Cowboys doing some great things. I was one to beat on Jerry Jones last season. I was one too. But what I'm seeing he's doing, it ain't bad. Because you will find a diamond in the rough out of these players, you will find that one.
Yeah.
You're going to find that dude. You're going to find that freaking dog that's going to go eat right off your table, and there ain't nothing you can do about it.
Nothing you can do about it.
Nothing you can do about it. And that's how we want it. So, Lord, I thank you. Man, hey, keep doing what you do. I'm trying to stop you a little, come tap myself till I get my new place. I'm just a little fish in the pond, but I'm a veteran. I'm an old man.
Yeah.
And we have been Cowboys fans for a long time, so the fans need to just chill out. Let's stop. Let's just take a chill and give this thing a chance. Because when the season starts, there's gonna be a lot of them coming back with their mouth open.
Yeah.
Thinking that they wasn't gonna work. These coaches know who they're going for. These coaches know who they're picking.
Yeah.
They done their research. They know who they want.
Yeah.
So it's not all about the name, Lo.
No
it's not
doubt,
all about
man.
the name. If DeMarcus Lawrence, before I go, I'm glad he's going to get his bag. And if something is going on in the house, keep it in-house.
Yeah.
And then you won't have to worry about nothing. Jerry, keep your mouth shut. All of them keep it. Just stay quiet. And don't let everybody know who the Cowboys are going for in the draft. Because many times we'll have a player set and somebody jump before us and get him.
No doubt.
So,
man, you good call from you, fam. Thank you. You have a good day
man.
and a better tomorrow. Come on with it. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Y'all going to be saying it. You have a good day and a better tomorrow. Come on. And I'm just going to refresh. We have over 700 likes in there. Can we all do me a huge favor? I'm just asking for one wish. Let's get more likes than we have viewers right now. If y'all can hit that like button for me, man, that'll mean the sun and the moon for me, man. Y'all hit that. Give me my theme music. Hit that like button for me, man, if y'all can. And on top of that, let's continue to grind to shine. The next caller I have on will be for the 972. Then I have the 206. That will be MJ. And I see Big Amish and hold tight 100 grand. All right. But that's with the plan. But if y'all can, be sure to tap in with our sponsors of this show. Smell Better Naked. That's Mondo. And Mando, not Mondo, but Mando. Make sure, and they got the invisible cream where you can spray all over your body parts, man, and you smell good. And it lasts up to 72 hours, by the way. 72 hours. But I would tell y'all, that's on the fresh skin. Don't put it on the old skin, meaning that you ain't take no shower, take no bath, and you try to spray this on. Now, it'll still work, but it won't give its high capabilities. So make sure you get in some. Make sure the water warm too. Get into some warm water, man. From the 972, you're live on the Nation. Talk to me.
What up, Big Loud? This your boy Nick, man, out here in Dallas, man.
Man, what's good, man? What you got for me?
And I just want to shout out first. I'm a for the Cowboys, boss Cowboy, everybody. You know what I'm talking about. But look, I'm one of those guys that's optimistic, man.
Okay.
I'm one of those guys optimistic about the defense.
So Super Bowl, here we go, baby. Come on.
Nah, but look, though, I ain't saying Super Bowl. I'm just saying, I like what we're doing. We're filling voids that we needed. We're addressing things that we needed for the past, something all years.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing we can all agree on is that we got killed in the trenches. We got killed in the trenches. That's facts. And I like the picks that they're picking because these guys were high energy guys.
Right.
And one thing I would say is, when we lost those playoff games, we lost in the trenches. And D-Law talking about I'm tired and all that kind of stuff, man, I ain't like that at all.
Yeah, they rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, man. I'm tired.
Man, I'm a foul player, man, so, you don't get tired, man.
Yeah.
So I like the guys they're bringing in with the new attitude and the new mindsets and things like that, man, because at the end of the day, if everybody don't want to court, man, everybody want to win, man, we need these winning guys in here. All the old hot boys is gone, and I'm glad.
Yeah.
And I'm glad.
In respect to all of that hot boy stuff, man, let's give a moment of silence for them boys. They all gone, man. No more hot boys, And no more hot boys. The hot boys, that's dead now. Yeah.
When you think about it, man, when you have one of your leaders say they're tired, man, that rubs off on the rest of the team, man.
They do.
So the rest of the team starts feeling that same way, man. So now we got fresh meat here. We got fresh mindsets in here, man.
Right.
All that old regime is gone, man. So we got everybody that's new here. So that's why I'm optimistic. I don't know what's gonna happen. But I like to ride with the wave, you know what I mean? See what's going to happen. Yeah. I like to see what they're going to do because right now, when iron sharpens iron, you got a bunch of new players in here. Everybody's trying to fight for a spot.
Yeah,
and when people fight for a spot, they end up playing better. And that's what I like. You know what I mean? That's really what I like. So, the new addition we got, nobody's job is secure. And I love that.
No.
I want people to be hungry. So that when people are hungry, they create dogs. You know what I mean? You find out who's going to be the leaders.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So I like it. I mean, offensively, I feel like the new regime's going to probably use different receivers better. We signed Kevontae Turpin. I love it because I've been riding for this kid. Me and him about the same height. And I was a fast guy like he was. And so the thing about it is, when you use that kind of guy right, he's a playmaker, man. Make that guy, you put that ball in the slot. Man, Brandon Cooks, you was good, but you didn't get used right. I think Kevontae Turpin should have been in your spot. We would have had a more electrifying offense.
Yeah.
Just so many things that we could have done different that made our team better that coaches didn't realize they was doing. And I'm glad that we got a whole new regime and a whole new fresh set of eyes because sometimes that's all it takes, a fresh set of eyes to see things differently and get somebody a new reins to make them and do what they want to do.
Man, yeah, you're right, man. Sometimes you got to do those things. And you're right, man, fresh set of eyes and these sorts of things. We can't wait to see how all of this stuff can work its way out, bro. Shout out to you, man, from seeing yourself in those particular players' stature and height and size and these sorts of things and what they are able to do out there on the football field, bro. I appreciate you, man. What else you got before I let you roll?
All right, boss.
Hey, man, hey. Let me hear you say it. Hey! Damn, man. Where am I going to get my how about them Cowboys? Shit. All right, man. Big Amish, man. I know you gonna do it, man. Talk to us, man.
How about them Cowboys?
How about them? Yeehaw. Go ahead with it, man.
Well, our owner eating squirrel brains really leaves something to the imagination of when you're talking about having our appetizers and getting not hungry for the draft, being too hungry, that just offsets everything.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by that is I don't know what's really going to happen. Hopefully we get some good players, and he's not going to screw it up. But when your owner, a billionaire owner, is telling publicly that he eats squirrel brains, there's something really effed up about that.
Yeah, well, yeah. As long as you put some Himalaya salt on it, you know.
Yeah. I love my butter. Amish love butter, among other things. But I don't know about squirrel brains. You talked about the 12th pick. I like who you have at offensive tackle. I don't mind that, but if Shedeur Sanders there, this is where it comes. If Shedeur Sanders there, I do not see how Jerry Jones does not override anybody and just takes him. And he could parlay that. We talked about this, I think, in a prior call once before. But he could always parlay Shedeur Sanders and trade him, whether it's during the season, quarterbacks are going to go down. And if one of these top teams are they're moving and they need a quarterback,
right?
It just lets itself. He's the perfect trade bait. But outside of trade bait, I just want to know about that. As far as looking at him for his value exceeds the 12th pick. That's all I'm saying. If he's there at 12 and you pick him at the Cowboys, you could do a lot with him. Whether you want him on the team, you're going to get a lot of marketing out of it, and that's what Jerry Jones loves, right? And that's like a force multiplier, among other headaches. But he loves that, and that's the Super Bowl Jerry Jones wins every year. So for 30 years, we haven't won a Super Bowl, but he's won the marketing Super Bowl every year. Let's not lose sight of that.
Right.
That's a fact. Now, the other thing I wanted to ask you about is, well, first with Shedeur Sanders, and then I'll get into the valuation of the teams, if I could. But what are your thoughts about actually picking Shedeur Sanders at 12?
At 12, Shedeur Sanders at 12. That would be more of a, like you say, a marketing thing. I don't think that, and the Cowboys could very much so do that. But I'm looking at it like, if I'm a coach, first-time head coach, I'm trying to get the ball rolling, and I'm trying to win as many games because I'm trying to win the fan base over. And I don't think that Shedeur will win you game 1, game 2, right? So I'm looking at it like, let me get some weapons. Let me start my program off. And then maybe in my third season, I can start looking for a quarterback or what have you. Or maybe they go into this off season and pick up a veteran quarterback so they can alleviate some of those things. Because right now, Dak Prescott and Will Grier are the only two quarterbacks that's on your roster. So I'm quite sure that they already lamented that they will be drafting the quarterback in this draft. They let it be known. But if I am the first-time head coach, I'm trying to make sure that I'm getting weapons that can help me win now and not be worried about year 4, year 5. So that's what I would do, Big Amish. I'm thinking about somebody who can make an impact day 1.
That's the rational view of it.
Right.
But we're talking about, that's why with Jerry Jones, we don't know. So we'll hold that kind of question mark over there. But I'm with you on that. You want to win now. The other thing is, don't forget, when other teams win the Super Bowl, like Filthy, the Filthy team winning the Super Bowl, this is at a different level. This is at a financial level. Why, Jerry? So when they win, if they win Super Bowls, they've been to 3 Super Bowls, the past 8 years?
Yeah.
So their value as a team, I don't know what their value is. We know the Cowboys are number 1. But every time another team wins a Super Bowl and they get more, the value pumps up the value of the Cowboys.
Right.
It's like an exponential kind of, it's like when you're buying to a development, right?
Right.
The lower priced homes, or down there you have the mansion. But once other people start building up those smaller homes and making mini mansions, the whole community starts getting more valuable.
Right.
But the main one, the Cowboys, it's always going to be number 1. So as these other teams get more and more valued, so do the Cowboys. That's all I'm saying. Like,
right.
I don't know what the valuation of the Eagles are. Is it $9 million?
Yeah,
Who knows?
yeah. Who knows, man? But hey, I appreciate you for calling in, big man. I thank you so much for your support,
got it.
bro.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Come on with it. That's big Amish, man. Put your hands together for him. Yeah. I give it what he's saying. The moment that you win the Super Bowl, your value levels increase even more. But as long as Jerry and Stephen is running the organization, they're going to have their value level reassessed, and they're going to be one of the top ones in there. Honorable mention, man, with a good super chat for $4.99 for your mind, says from Kendricks to Clark to Murray to Sanborn. That's an absolute upgrade. I'm not sad about DeMarcus. We finally get to see my boy Sam Williams. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And DeMarcus, he did for what he did, but at this time. Take the money out! Appreciate your honorable mention, man. That's a good one. And on top of that, we have LaToya. Appreciate you. Says, good afternoon, Law.
Take the money out, all of it.
Appreciate you.
Come on.
I got the next caller. Y'all might know him as Magic City Marv. Y'all might know him as Coach Marv. And some of y'all might just know him as MJ. But from the 206, he is in the mix. MJ, you're live on the Nation. Brought to you by Frenkel Firm. What you got for me, man?
What up, Law? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good, man. I hear your voice is getting better, man. Lemon and lime, and Angie said you might need to put a little wolf on there. You know what I'm saying? But what you got for me, man?
I'm looking at the two teams: Indiana, Arizona, and Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
That's who need the quarterback. So
okay,
we could trade back.
You trying to still trade back, bro? All right, let me break it down, Brad.
I'm just saying, if we trade back one of them teams, we're going to get our fourth pick back or more. That's what I'm saying. That's all.
So, hold on. So, you want the Cowboys to slide back to either 14, or who was the other team?
Arizona 16.
Or 16.
And Pittsburgh 21. If we fall back to 21, Pittsburgh will give up the whole phone. That means you're going to get a 2, 3, and probably a 4.
Man, we in the nosebleed section in 21. I wouldn't want that. I think that you dealing with the mystery box at this point. And you're dealing with the mystery box.
You're going to get one of them receivers.
I think there's good players. We can paint the picture that in any point of this draft, if we were drafting at 25 or 26, we'd be talking about, man, we need to move up. You know what I'm saying? But I give what you're saying. Anybody in the first round is going to be considered a good player. But I'm trying to find that great player, bro. Come on with it.
You talking about the Ohio State receiver ain't great, Law.
Are you for sure he's going to be there, though? That's what I'm trying to get at.
At 21, yes.
I think you're being greedy, man. You're being greedy. You're being greedy.
I ain't being greedy. I'm trying to get them. Your first 4 picks going to be starters, Law.
I don't want them to be starters, by the way. First 4, you want 4 rookies to be starting on your team?
They're gonna be cold-blooded, yes. Tell me. If you get that receiver, what you wanted, then you get that old man, that's Henderson. I love Henderson. Henderson, you telling me you won't be excited to have Henderson?
Man, we was excited when they drafted Tacos and Mozzie's, man. Come on, man. People were still excited. They were still high-fiving and butt-slapping. But what I'm trying to get at, Marv, what I'm trying to get at is just with those type of things, I'm not sliding back that far back all the way to the 21st. No way. Jose.
16, Law. Arizona. They're talking about trading their quarterback. He trade back. He wants Shador. You trade back to 16. Let them have 12.
Well, they're going to have to give me a king's ransom for from here to there, I'm trying to win now,
We gonna win now. Because now you got some dogs that could tackle. Them linebackers could play. And a lot of Cowboy fans, they complain about everything.
Boy, I'll be complaining about that, bro, because nothing really impressed me, man, about the Cowboys, what they've been drafting at anywhere in the mid rounds in the last 4 or 5 years. You know, we caught lightning in the bottle with Bland, but I'm looking at this list of resumes of names, man, and I just don't want us to be trying to lean on hope and prayers. When you right there, you can just go grab the people that you want.
What receiver? Out of all three of them receivers are good. Ohio State, Texas, both Texas receivers, and your boy. All the halfbacks are good. You got 10 halfbacks that can run over 15, 1,700 yards.
Yeah.
You tell me Henderson ain't good in the second round run?
Yeah, but, you know, at this point, all I'm saying is, at this point, you just deal with what you got. Stop. Look, you living in the fantasy land, man, by trading all the way back. What you going to do with all them picks? We already got 10 of them. We got 10 draft picks already.
Law, I need to make my middle, and I need one of them corners, one of your corners that you like, Law. I need one of them D tackles, at least two of them D tackles.
We can get that now without doing all of those movements.
Ain't no more. Who you gonna get now?
You grab the BPA with your first pick, and if you really in love with those guys, then you can trade up. You can package all of. You got 10 draft picks. You can trade up and move up into the third, or move up from the third to the second. Get 2 second round draft picks versus trading away from a player. Look, keep in mind, and I'm just using this as an example, bro. And I appreciate you for calling in, but I'm using this as an example. The year of the Giants drafting Kadarius Toney, don't you know that they moved off from Michael Parsons as well as Smitty? They traded down. They traded down. They traded back. Like everybody was saying, that, hey man, this draft it's a sure guy that you can get a linebacker, you can get defensive players and other wide receivers in the draft. They traded away from them boys and got a Kadarius Toney. No, they could have just stayed put. Smitty and Parsons is a whole lot better than Kadarius Toney, you know. But that's why when you move around, you just don't want to do that, bro.
Law, they like the Georgia DN. Don't you know that? The Cowboys like that Georgia defense end.
You
know that, right?
Yeah, Jalen Walker, they do like him, you know. They do like Jalen Walker, and they like Michael Williams too, so. Yeah, they like both of those boys.
You see what I'm saying? So if I'm gonna do that, let me move back so I can get my 4th pick, bro.
You got 4 fifth round draft picks. You can just move one of them up to get your 4th pick. You don't have to recreate the world, you know.
You got 3.
Well, you got 3. You can still move up with that.
You got a 6. You swap 5. You gave them a 5. Miami. Buffalo. And we got these 6.
No doubt, man. But in closing.
In closing, I like what they're doing. Cowboy fans, stop panicking. It's only in March, and you guys are gonna be playing a game tomorrow.
Yeah.
How about them Cowboys and Hunter Graham? That's my dog.
Mm-hmm.
Stop complaining. You my dog. You coming up next. Hunter Graham. I want to ask Hunter Graham this question. Hunter Graham, he loved Dak Prescott, right? Right. So we won 7 games last year without Dak Prescott. Ask Hunter Graham when he come up. With Dak Prescott coming now, and the new running scheme we going to have, the new routes that we going to have for the receivers to get off the line, to play fast, what do you think Dak Prescott going to do? Are we going to win 7 games? Or can we win 11 or 12 games? That's for Hunter Graham.
Okay.
How about the Cowboys? And I'm be fair, honey. Don't lie. You know Dak Prescott gonna win us 12 games. It's the playoffs. It's the playoffs.
All right, man. Appreciate you, man. I hate to do this to my brother, man.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
My God, MJ, man. Man, all I can ask him, man, is lemons, ginger. Put ginger in there, man, and hot. Make sure the water's scalding hot. Maybe it'll open up some things, man. But I got my guy 100 grand from the 201, man. Can you put this together, man? Put the pieces together for me, bro. What you got for me, man?
It's 100 grand, not 100 grams. But I'll be watching the Golden Girls. I'm gonna let Marv slide. I'm let my brother slide one now. One.
We got nothing but love for you, Mom. We got nothing but love for you, man. I know what it is, 100 grand. It's the throat, man. You know, he can't get out his word like he used to, man. You know, he wanted to get from the 12th spot to the 21th spot, you know. when the option is there, you know. Oh my God, that's my guy, man. That's my guy. It hurt me, man. It hurt me. I'm trying to like, no, Mom, we can just move back 1 or 2 slots, but man, he talking about moving, sliding all the way back, man.
He talking about doing the 1-2 step back, and he's gonna slide to the left and slide to the right. You know what I mean? He's gonna do the tootsie slide.
Boy, you got the FBI on me now. Hey, man, Law's talking to 100 grams over there, man. Yeah, and I wanted to tell Marv so much, man. Shut up! I wanted to tell him that so bad, man. Yeah, man. Shoot, now they extra tuning in and stuff, man. My guy MJ, man, he ain't the same, man. I want him to take 2-3 days off, get that voice together so bad, man.
Get some honey, get some lemon.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't go get the honey from the grocery store. Don't
nah,
get that
local.
Honey. That ain't the real honey.
Yeah.
Get the local bee honey. You know what I'm saying? We talking too much.
We talking too much. Hey, shit. Yeah, go get that localized honey, man. You know what I'm saying? The nature's right around L.A., you know what I'm saying? yeah, because he's in L.A., man. But I'm sitting like, man, dog. To live and die in L.A. is a whole different meaning now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, indeed, man. I said, like, come on, man. Yeah, man. So at the end of the day, man, he kept on saying 100 grams. I'm sitting like, the FBI, come on, get it.
FBI, open up.
Hey, wait a minute now. Hey, it's just this satire. It's not real stuff over here, you know. Yeah, have me over here panicking over here. Yeah. Oh my goodness, man. Somebody said, Glenn A said he need raw wolf honey. That raw wolf honey, boys. Yeah. Oh my God. Woo-wee. Hey man, it's so funny, man. Hey man, it's not a day we don't go by, man, without laughing, man. But man,
laughing good for the soul, man. Good for
it's out speaking his wisdom teeth.
Let's go, man!
What you got for today, man? What you feel about all of these moves, man? They made all type of moves, man.
Again, man, I want to stop this, man. You guys are converting. Oh, this is great, man. This is wonderful. I'm happy with all the moves that's being made. It's great. Oh, this is amazing. We get into the season, guys can't get off the line.
Wait a minute, now, hold on, now, dog. This is a different energy, man.
Get off the line. Shit. Come on, man. Like I said, these are depth pieces, back roster guys at best, Law.
You too? Is that how you feel? You were happy yesterday. Damn, man, what's wrong with y'all, man?
Listen, man.
I'm listening. I'm waiting.
I said yesterday that I was a little happy. That's what I said. I didn't say I was flipping tables and it was great and awesome. I didn't say that. I said I was a little better yesterday because the back of our roster is better. Our drop-off shouldn't be that bad like it was in previous years. But we need gunners out here, Lord. We need the atom bomb. We need some nuclear weapons, dog. That's what we need.
It's not over with yet, man. We still got plenty of ways to go. Huh?
We only got CD Lamb, and Dak Prescott's the only weapon we got. That's it. We don't got nothing else. We don't got nothing else. We going to war, and we ain't got the switches on the. Let me stop. Okay, wait. We ain't got. You know what I mean?
Man, come on with it, man.
You know what I'm saying? We don't got it. They got all that money. I'm waiting for the big splash, and we ain't doing it. They steady. Oh, here go $5 million. Here go $4 million. Come on, man. I wanted a weapon. I thought we was gonna get one of these big guys that help CD out. They steady getting little guys. Lord, all they're getting is a bunch of lottery tickets expecting for a big splash.
Man, you flipping over. Wait a minute. What you got?
Law, this draft, Law, I got a feeling we ain't gonna get a weapon in the draft either, Law. It's leaning toward that way, man. The more and more I listen and look, Law, the more and more people ain't gonna be there. And y'all talking about the third and the fourth round is where all the players at. These guys we picking up was third and fourth rounders that we getting now for $200 and $300.
Man, bro, we got Auntie, man. We got Auntie, man. We gonna bring Auntie up, make you happy, bro. We gonna bring Auntie. I got Auntie for you, man. I got Auntie for you, bro. We got Auntie, man. God, dog, boy. I bring Auntie out, man. We got Auntie in there, man. God, dog, boy. God, dog. What?
If they would have said Cooper Kupp, I would have had a smile on my face. We ain't even getting him.
Cooper
What
Kupp.
are we doing,
Cooper Kupp got 5 different options out here, bro.
That's better than That's better than all the Jalen's put together, and that's better than Mango. We rolling out there with CD and the Mangos, man. That's what we rolling out there with, man.
We going long, man. We got Neil Long. We got Auntie, man. What you going, man? Look at my screen. I pulled Auntie out for you, man. Come on, man.
Emotional damage.
Oh, man, it just don't look good right now.
Oh,
like
my God.
The deaf pieces, they're good. We going to have the best deaf in the league, man.
Man, you.
That's the best depth in the league, man. I want to splash, man. Yo, listen, shout out to James. When James said we out of the Cooper Kupp, man, Lord, that hurt me, man. That hurt me bad, man. I'm like, come on, man. That ain't hurt you. That hurt me. I don't want Stephon Diggs.
Well, what do you want, man? What do you want? I want to ask you, what do you want?
If they go out there and get us Stephon Diggs, I'm going to cry. I don't want Stephon Diggs. Off the ACL, we don't know what he looked like.
Well, what do you want then? $100,000 outside of Cooper Kupp, who's pretty much battered and bruised right now. He got 5 options, and according to James Slater, out of them 5 options, none of those options is for us, huh?
That was the only one left, Lord. Ain't nobody else left. I mean, I understand you got some people saying go get Lockett. You know, I'll go and take him. He'll be better than all the Jalen's. You know, but how much does he have in the tank left? You know.
Drake Magic said he got the cougar milk. Get the cougar milk, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you for calling in, man. I thought. I'm agreeing with MJ now, man. Sure. He said stop all of that. He said stop all of that crying.
MJ gonna go all the way back to the 32nd pick to go get players.
Man, I agree with MJ. MJ, call back in. Where MJ at? Call back in, MJ. Come get him.
And to answer MJ's question, if we don't get a top-notch wide receiver in this draft, I could see us winning 12 games.
MJ, call back. MJ, Marv, call back. I'm putting MJ on you. When he call back in, I'm gonna put him on you.
If we go into this draft and we get us a lineman like they talking about, and we go and get some cornerbacks or whatever, man, we winning 5 games.
Bro,
we winning 5 games.
Man,
because
see,
it's just gonna be CD. It's just gonna be CD, Lord. You seen that last year with just CD.
Man, we ain't winning no 5 games, man. You done blew my high over here, man. I was high on some good stuff, man. Hey, man, God dog, boy.
We go out there with the CD and the mangoes. Come on, man. Let me tell you something. If Dak Prescott drives CD and the mangoes to the playoffs, Dak Prescott is top 5 in the NFL. I'm saying it right now.
Angie says that Angie sent you a super chat saying, Lord, tell 100 gram that Auntie Long Wolf Kitty will make it all better. MJ, come on. MJ, fight for me, dog. Fight for me, dog. MJ, I got MJ on the line, bro. Got MJ on the line, man.
Come on, 100 gram.
Hold on, pause on that, MJ. I don't like the way you said it. Lord. Don't say my name, though. Pause on that. That came out sus. Go ahead. Go on with your point.
Okay. What I'm saying, I said it to the 16th. That's only 4 spots. You're going to get some good pickups. You're still going to get all the players. You're going to get that receiver you want or that halfback you want.
MJ.
Is that what you want?
Is Tech going to be there? At 16? Is Tech going to be there at 16?
It's going to be Tech or the Ohio State receiver or the Texas receiver. You can't lose.
I don't know, man. Remember that running backs they had last year? And was you the same one last year? Oh, man, we go back, bye-bye. We going to have our guys. We ain't had nobody.
Nobody.
We gonna get one of them dangerous halfbacks back. Carolina. The two.
We got Hunter Lukey, man. They not gonna go do that. We got Hunter Lukey at the house. We ain't not gonna go get no halfback when we got Lukey at the house.
Hey, I got a whole bunch of callers that just called in. So, man, appreciate both of y'all, man. Oh my God, this. Man, y'all naysayers ain't no good, man. Oh boy said in the chat, it says it sounds like a 100 honeygrams. I'm dead.
This is where we hold them.
I'm dead over here, man. I'm flat out dead over here, man. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh, man. I'm dead over here, y'all. All right, I got G Cuddy. I got Point Dexter. I see my brother in the VIP lounge. Hold tight. And him and Pastor Tim is in there. So these are our next callers. But, man, before we get this thing going, hey, can y'all do me a huge, huge favor? Hit that like button. Share this content. Let's continue to grind to shine. And for my brother, from another mother, no other, don't look like Danny Glover, keeping it cool with us, G Cuddy from the 313. You're live on the Nation, man. Talk to me, man.
What's up, Lord? Hey, man,
I'm not feeling well. I think if Angie want to bring some that long with Kitty around here, if that's going to get me back up to speed, then I'm with it. That's all I'm saying. If that's going to do the trick and get your boy there, hey, to get punt, pun not intended.
well, Angie is becoming a household name. She gonna have a line longer than Shaq feet that want to be able to do something for her. Appreciate you, man. Oh my God, Angie! They got that line for you, but what you got for us, G? What you got for us, man?
Hey man, so I'm looking at these moves that they're making, right?
Right.
And yeah, these are depth pieces, right? But I guess my concern is like the holes and things with your starters. These guys aren't really people that you can plug in and say, hey, okay, yeah, you're gonna be my starter. These are when somebody get injured or something, they step up. But we got holes all over the place. And these aren't the type of guys that you want to be rolling out there in your starting unit.
Mm-hmm.
That's my
all I
and
ask.
then when you draft, right? I mean, with the exception of like immediate impact players, some of these guys take a year or two to develop.
Right.
So if you're bringing in guys that are just kind of like, hey, just kind of help us fill out a roster, guys that we may be able to steal the game with, one or two games here and there, okay.
Right.
But the problem is you're not solidifying your starting lineup. That's
right.
That's the problem. That's the problem that I have with the moves that they're making. And like 100 said, it's like we need that other receiver. So if we would have got Cup,
right?
Okay, and I know we ain't getting him, but if we got him, at this point, I mean, I hate to say it, but I probably would take Amari back if we could get him. You know what I mean?
Amari over Cooper Kupp? Yeah. But keep going, keep cooking. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm saying that way that you can put on to do is I'm trying to get them from stopping doubling CD and that we can we can make people pay.
Right.
And so I can have two receivers and then we got to get a running back. Right now, Williams not your starting running back. Got to draft a running back. Like, you have to. And not only do you have to draft them.
It's a big running back class. Yeah, I think we're going to do that.
But you got to do it early. All this, we can get one later and all this. Listen, this board could fall out where, the Raiders could say, okay, we got our quarterback, let's take GNT. The Bears could come and pull what the Lions did a couple of years ago and pull a guy all the way up. They took Gibbs way earlier than people thought. Same thing could happen with Hampton.
Big facts.
You know what I mean? And then so if we go and let's say we couldn't pass up on this offensive lineman and we couldn't pass up on this linebacker, we couldn't do that. But next time around, if there's a run on running backs, that guy from Iowa could be gone. The Ohio State running backs could be gone. I mean, now you're not much better than Williams. You know what I mean? And I'm not crapping, but if he's your starting running back that you're putting out there, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
You're just in trouble. You need somebody. You need a game breaker. You need somebody that can just, somebody that's electric. They hit that, and they can go for 60. I mean, that's what we need. So I wanted to get your thoughts on that, man.
Well, I think that this running back class is a very big, deep one. I think that the Cowboys don't need to pretty much do anything now in the free agency period to pick up another running back outside of one long thing of me wishing and hoping that we bring in a Nick Chubb. But he can be falling in that category, just like I said with Von Miller. That can be something after the draft. So I do look at it from that perspective, right? And at this point, we on offense, I'm to the point now that I'm thinking that we can get these two things and we be okay. A running back in this draft and a wide receiver in this draft. and we'll be okay. And I would love for us to double dip at running back. And then after the draft, if things go the way that I think it will go, we can pick up another veteran wide receiver down the stretch. We did it before, and I think we can do it again. Most people are saying that you are correct with your assessment too, by the way, bro. So you're doing a great job with that. Appreciate you.
Okay. Hey, how about them Cowboys?
How about them, man? Appreciate you, man. All right, I got Point Dexter, man. Then I have Pastor Tim and VIP, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Point Dexter, you're live on the Nation. Talk to me. Once.
Yesterday, I kept calling him 100. You got me?
Twice. Yeah, you live.
All right. Hey, man, I thought 100 grand was coming after me, man, because yesterday I kept calling him 100%. So
100%. Yeah, 100%.
I said I agree with him 100%, but I called him 100%. But he's still 100 grand, and he's 100% 100 grand. You know, you know me, I'm always cautiously optimistic about the team. We got the process is a long process. And one thing we can say, we did something a little different. At least we are active in this free agency.
Facts.
Earlier caller said, you're trying to get players that's hungry. Maybe we'll have some players that's hungry. Maybe we'll have a different, we always talk about the sum of the parts. We got a new coaching staff. We don't even know what our coaching philosophy is going to be. It says one thing, just like Mike McCarthy said one thing, and it was something else. Schottenheimer, we really don't know. I said before that I didn't think the offensive line was trash. I remember Denver did a lot of things with their running scheme, and then all of a sudden they got Terrell T. Davis, and man, it just went crazy. So maybe we'll get that back, and we'll get that offensive line. We do need that second receiver. I don't know where he's going to come from. I don't know if he's going to come from the draft. I don't know if he's going to come from free agency. But we can get that second receiver.
Right.
We don't know how it's going to happen. But in the scheme of things, if we got a running game and we got two good receivers, another receiver besides C.D. Lamb, we still got Turpin in the mix, so we don't know what kind of scheme they're gonna run. You know me, I've been trying to get Turpin in offense for the last 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Because even though a lot of people don't know this, but when Turpin's on the field, the offense is successful. Even if they're not going to Turpin, they have eyes on him every play. You know what I mean? Even if they're not going to Turpin on the play, it makes the play successful because he's something that he's a weapon on the field that they have to account for.
You remember our side bet last year?
Yeah.
And look, I'm such a good sport. We can run it back for this season. Because I kind of let bygones be bygones due to the fact that you had your quarterback to get hurt. But you did say that Turpin can get 1,000 yards, right? And I think that he can. I think he can. But if you still want to put it up for this season, I can definitely make it happen. But hold tight, man. I got a super chat, man. Appreciate Angie. Okay. Hold on tight.
Angie Rebel Chicks $9.99. Shout out to you, Law. This my last super chat. I'm Casper the Ghost. Tears of Joy.
Tears of joy. She finna disappear, man. Oh, Leggy! Hey, y'all gonna have me singing this song right here.
Please come.
I got beans and bologna, Angie. I got beans and bologna. We're gonna have a 4-course beans and bologna meal for Angie whenever she do come back. But we appreciate you for the $10 or $9.99 for your mind super chat. Appreciate you for taking. When I said Point Dexter, take the money out, all of it. She literally did it, She said, give me that 401k. I'm going to empty it for Law Nation. I really appreciate Angie for all what she do.
Man.
Yeah.
Yesterday, she turned into the Law Nation telethon, dog.
Man, hello. Yeah. Her and Farabee, man.
The phones are open.
The phone, look. At the moment. hey, true story. I was about to yank the cord and wrap it up. And she had said into something else. I was like, well, hey, I'll keep going.
I'll play another song.
Yeah, I'll play another song, boy.
I want more before we go. You know what I mean?
Sure, she the life of the party, you know. Sure. yeah. I love that shoot.
That thing I know. That thing I was here. It's a paper blanket.
Fly on. I went through all of my songs, boy. Hey, she don't know. I was gonna play some Kim at the end. I can't stop loving you. Hey, and you know it's real. You know it's real when he say, girl.
Well, you crazy as hell, man.
Somebody say, man, I want to play that Kim song too. Yeah.
Man, look, I will tell you, I was on the road listening. You know, yesterday I couldn't call because I was on the road, but man, y'all had me entertained, man. Y'all had me entertained, and I do have one of the promos for you, Mando, right?
Mando, okay.
Yeah, the late great Red Fox said, if you want to use Mando, you got to wash your ass. Not your whole ass, but your asshole.
You wash it and then you spray it. You know, you spray it with that right there, man. It smells better. Yes, indeed, man. But what else you got for me, man? Oh, hold tight. Hold on. I can't say the name, but he go.
Big E Blitz $20. Have everyone finally calmed their butts down because people were so sensitive about the picks. But we needed the depth, not the big names. We do need to get a WR though before the draft, for the first 3 picks will be WR, RB, WR.
So big, and I can't say his whole name, pause on it, you know. Appreciate you for the, I ain't gonna say, you know, it's a good day, you know. but they ain't finna take my words and then try to promote it elsewhere. But what I can say is he's saying basically Poindexter, and I appreciate you, man, for the support. He's stating that we need to go find that one wide receiver before we go into the draft. And what's your thoughts on that from his super chat? And I appreciate you, Big.
Like
Big
I
Blitz.
said, man, it's a lot of things that can happen between now and opening day.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying we're gonna get that receiver. I don't really know how. I'm not gonna even speculate on how. You know, it can be a draft day trade. It could be training camp. Somebody's disgruntled, or somebody didn't work out with another team, or something. But I really think that with the coaching staff being new, that they're going to push to get that receiver on the other side of CD Lamb. I don't know how it's going to happen. I'm not going to speculate on all that because I might be right, I might be wrong. You hear what I'm saying? It don't really matter, just as long as they get that second receiver. But I'm really thinking how this running game is going to be coordinated. You know, we get that second receiver, but if you get that running game and we have 2 receivers, then we're going to have a potent enough offense. Then we can flip it over to this defense. We got players that was hurt that was coming back. We got players that we come in. We don't know. We got hungry players, but as you said before, we're going to try to build around our 3 kings, build around Dak, CD, and Micah Parsons. And if we can build something around them, we can be formidable. I don't know exactly how it's going to happen, but I'll try to put everything, you know, put my confidence in this coaching staff that they're going to put together a scheme and a team and a philosophy, you know what I mean, that's going to work. So that's what we're doing right now, you know. But as I said before, your podcast and stuff is straight up content, straight up entertainment, man. And I love what you're doing, man. And I hope that you have continued success. You hear what I'm saying?
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you for what you do. Thank you for what you do, Law. And I'm going to go on and say it. Have fun, Cowboys!
Appreciate you, man. That point Nation, boy. Yes, indeed. And speaking of what Big Blitz said, and you can put the D wherever you want to put it at, but Big Blitz said we should go grab a wide receiver, and my guy Skywalker Steele, appreciate him and his resources here. He still said that Keenan Allen is an option. Keenan Allen is an option. Let me say this again. Keenan Allen is an option. Calais Campbell, that's a long tooth. Dude, don't give him an apple though. Don't give Calais Campbell an apple. But I would say a Kilo Witherspoon, that's something that I would like to see here too. Deontay Fowler, ooh! I would love to see Fowler here back in the silver and blue at the start on the side of the helmet, knowing that he would have snake venom for at least 2 games out of a year facing the Washington team. Yes, indeed. On top of that, if you look at Keenan Allen, he is a guy that he got short area quickness. He is still a route runner, route guy. He routed that kid up right there and able to get a touchdown. If you bring in Keenan Allen, what I'm saying is that he will ultimately put less pressure on CeeDee Lamb, and he's a sure route runner guy. I wouldn't be mad at it, and then we can go into the draft. This doesn't stop us from grabbing, dare I say, a wide receiver in this draft. You can still draft Matthew Golden. You can still draft Ibuka. You can still draft Ted if he's fall to you, but that could still be an option for the Cowboys if, as they say, the price is right. But next we got on the horn from the pulpit itself, Pastor Timothy Cowboys. For the 469, what's on your mind? What's good with you, man?
What's up, man? I'm telling you right now, for my man, 100 grams, I hope he get better, man, get well soon. What he needs to try is, what he needs to do is, like, get some boxing girl flu, with some water, and put in that cup, and cold drop, and put some honey in there. Then you feel a lot much better.
Yeah, Timothy, man, you Pastor, you messing up a little bit over there. Are you in a good area?
Oh man, not so good right now.
Not so good. Yeah. So make it quick because it was MJ wasn't 100 grand that had the voice problem. Yeah.
Yeah. And I hope they feel better. I hope you feel better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do what I said, and you drink that, you feel a lot better. Man, I'm telling you, man, what we need in that offensive line, man, we need one more elephant, man. We had one more elephant who will be strong, will be powerful, and nobody can get past. Man, tell you something, we'd be a complete offensive lineman. Because we got some 2 good elephant offensive linemen we pick up in a free agent, and I'm happy and excited to see that. And that'd be a big help when Prescott have some time to throw the ball.
Right.
Maybe he needs that. And but at the same time, we need to go in this draft. We need to make sure and say, you know what? The first thing we do need a wide receiver. We need some help. Because since we got some free agent lists, not a wide receiver, but we got some guys on the defensive side and some offensive linemen. So we say, okay, well, missing a spot. So we need wide receiver. Missing a spot. Okay, we need a running back. Missing a spot. Okay, we need another top pass rusher. Even though we got Sam Williams is a very good pass rusher, very good. But when anybody get injured again, then we have a backup people come in. See, that's the problem we had last year.
Yeah.
Everybody got injured in the coming season. Everybody got injured, and then we and then we had nobody to go out there. You know what I'm saying? So we need that powerful type of guys to step up in the offensive side and defensive side will be a leadership in his team. So we're lacking on leadership, man. If we look at it, what leadership we have? Last Parsons.
I don't know, man. We're going to have to find that leadership. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Parsons doing a great job. And he's doing a great job. He want to do all he can when you are a top 5 pass rusher and you so good and you're a 5-star pass rusher and you so quick and fast, you know how to get the quarterback, get the running back. He's very good. But if he had some magic, if he had some help, if he had like another in there, imagine that, man. Imagine that. If we had a running game, like a real good, sharp, strong, powerful running game.
In closing, Pastor, yeah.
If we had that, man, we'll be back in the playoffs again, man.
Be back in it. Yeah.
I'm saying playoffs.
Yeah.
And so we could be a good running playoff team, and if we get the pieces what we need on this team, not just what we want,
right?
What we need,
right?
On the team. So I want to tell everybody, God bless everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping me on here, Lord, and let me tell you something, man. God will give you strength.
Come on with it.
Everyone. So be encouraged, everyone, and remember, don't give up. Don't give up hope.
Come on with it. Take us home, Pastor. Come on with it. Always.
Always here. So don't give up hope. And remember, I got a number one pick for everybody. Remember, God comes first, not you. Remember.
Come on with it.
How about some Cowboys?
Come on with it. Yes, indeed. He helped Joshua fit the battle of Jericho. He had Daniel in the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island. Pastor Tim, come on with it, baby. He said by his stripes, we are healed. Come on with it. Yes, indeed. That's Pastor Tim. So, hey, MJ, you are healed. We are already declaring and decreeing. So slap your neighbor and tell him that MJ is healed in the mighty name. Come on with it. Come on with it. But next we have up on the stage from the VIP hotline for your mind from the 860. You're live, VIP. Talk to me, man. What you got for me, man?
Lord, I'm going to keep this respectfully, all right, Lord? I wasn't going to tap back into the season or it was something substance to chew on.
Yeah.
I don't do this Slurpee. I'm not a scientist. I don't do hypotheticals. But Lord, look, Lord. I know this is the messy season right now, Lord.
Yeah.
You got my brothers on against each other. Shout out to my brother MJ. Shout out to $100,000. I need y'all to keep my brothers respectfully out your mouth or I will be pulling up, Lord. I'm putting a date out there, Lord. For any Slurpees, I'm pulling up to Dallas to come on Lord's show.
Come on with it.
The first week of August, I'll be in Dallas pulling up on Law Nation. So Slurpee, that's right, Slurp. Here's your invite. If you need a ticket, Slurpee, I will have somebody get some Slurp tickets for you. Come on, Slurp. I will be in Dallas the first week of August. I'm inviting all Slurpees. Slurpees, ladies, pull up.
Let's go, baby. Hold on. I got a super chat right quick. Yeah. Brandy
Mahoney, $5. Amen, Pastor Tim. We need him to pray over the team personally because we cursed.
Yes, indeed.
Wow.
Shout out to you. Yeah, Brandon said we need Pastor Tim to pray over the team, lay hands on them, man. Appreciate you, Brandon. Thank you so much. But yeah, then he's putting the Slurpee alerts out, man. But come on with it. What you got for us, man? VIP. Hey, can you bring Auntie with you too? Let's bring Auntie too.
Respectfully. Man, Auntie, you get all 13 of this, Lord. All right, let's keep respectful. The other day you talk about beating boxes up, Lord. Lord, I'm confused where this show is going, Lord. The off-season is getting real messy, Lord. Beating up boxes yesterday. Long stretch. Lord, I'm confused. Is this football we're still talking about, Lord?
Yeah. But, you got to beat the box down, man. And you got to take advantage when it's a light box. You got to be able to take advantage of that. And it's been a long time since this Cowboys team been up against 8 and 9-man front. So if it's a light box and we got that running back that can soften that box up, then let's do that. That's all I'm saying. Let's
beat the box up, long stroke, Lord. Yeah. Shout out to my guy, Big G. What's his name? So what's going on here? Lord, I'm confused, Lord.
Hey, man, it's football, man. It's football. That's all it's about, man. I think we've been talking football all day. Yeah.
Lord, let me get to some real football. I do, for the first time, hold on, I'm not in love with their moves, but at least slow motion is better than no motion. Ladies, can I get a Slurpee in the chat? Slow motion is better than no motion. Correct me if I'm wrong, Lord.
You're right.
Well, we're talking football.
We're talking football. Yeah, a body. Look. Real talk. A body in motion stays in motion, right? So that's centripetal force and all of that. We need inertia. We got all of that here. And as we break it down, it's very, 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 very much so. Very much so. Ways you can get to the ball. So that's just how it goes. You know. Come on with it.
Lord, but Lord, this is legendary, Lord. The moves that are going on now are legendary for Jerry. Jerry don't move like this. I'm wondering, this is Jerry. Are we getting diverted from the Jerry trial? Is this what's going on? Hey, Lord, I don't want to bring this up, but is this the diversion? Well, because Jerry don't move like this.
We don't.
So I'm lost, Lord. Jerry been beating up playing with too many glory holes too, Lord. I don't know. Somebody need to talk to Jerry. Look, Jerry, this off season, I need you to stay away from the glory holes. I don't want you beating no boxes up. I need you in the box doing your job. That's all I need. That's the only box I need you beating up. All right, Jerry? I need you in the sky box just doing your job. That's it, Jerry.
No doubt, man.
Let me get back to my team before I get out of here, Lord.
Right.
So shout out, Lord. Shout out to all the ladies that hold it down, Lord. Yo, Angie. Is Angie all right? Somebody need to check on Angie. I see they coming for my girl. Lord, I really think this puts us in the best position that we've been in a long time when it comes to the draft now. So now we're not drafting thirsty. It's like going to the club, not having a guaranteed one to come home to, but you got a wrap in your pocket. You dig, Lord?
I'm digging you. Yeah.
So now we got our wrap in our pocket and we parking lot pimping. But now Jerry's like, hold on, I might not parking lot pimping. I might want to go in because look, I got a little bit of I got some chicken in my pocket.
Come on with it.
Go in, shop a little bit, and pull out. We need, Lord. We don't need just a regular receiver, Lord. We need an X wide receiver. We don't need Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp plays the same thing that basically our number one plays. Right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
No,
we have a log jam at the slot receiver because we can't even get turned up in there because that's where 88 eats at. So, Lord, we need an X wide receiver, Lord. We need a running back, and we need a X wide receiver. And I pray, does anybody know how Sam is doing? Sam I am.
He's doing good, man.
Of his comeback?
I talked to him this past weekend. He's moving around, and he's doing his thing, bro. He's doing his thing.
What? Lord, that's what we need. All right, Lord, I got to go. My son got jiu-jitsu. But, Lord, you know what it is, Lord. Damn Cowboys. I ain't a clue, but don't push me, Slurpee. I will see you the first week of August.
Yeah. That's my guy, man. Machiavelli in the house. VIP. He ain't mad at you.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
Now, it's 2:19, and we got about some more callers here. Should we continue to go on because it's a long day, man? Should I integrate the caller clock game on because I got 1, 2, 3, I got about 4 or 5 callers in here, and I'm going into triple overtime now. Should I continue to go? And if y'all want me to continue to go, because y'all can bless me at any time, and I can continue to go. That's just how it goes. We done hit over 800 likes today. That's a plus. Should we continue to go, ladies and gentlemen? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all want me to continue to go with this conversation. We got about 5 to 6 more callers. And we got to go into clock game. Please pick good callers. Well, let Let me go with is this JP from the 971? You're live on the Nation. Come on with it.
Hello?
Yeah, you gotta turn that down, man. Don't want to get no strikes. But what's good?
Is this a joke?
What's the
Is
joke?
This a straight joke. Somebody tell me what the hell is going on. You got a 33-year-old quarterback out here portraying like he's gonna come back full and ready to go. You didn't want to sign my boy. You better figure out some ways how to make things happen. This is comical. You come out with the cancer stuff, then after that you come out with something with the flag stuff. Don't play me. Figure out a way how to come up with a backup quarterback.
Hold tight, JP. I got a super chat. Hold tight. I got a super chat. Appreciate you. Hold on.
99 cents. Would the Cowboys sign Kyron Lacy, LSUWR, if he isn't drafted? The same way we got Leo Collins. Not sure if he is projected in the draft based on legal trouble.
Definitely would answer that after this call. All right, so you said we got a 33. You aging Dak Prescott, man. He aging like a banana now, man. He's 33 already? He's 31. JP, he's 31, not 33.
It says 32. And then 33 here a few months. Probably like July, something like that. But this ain't no joke. I mean, like, this is retarded. How are you going to play the team for $240,000 and then you're going to say, oh, well, I got an injury here, I got an injury there. He's not even running yet. He's not doing shit yet. Now, until we start seeing some rehab, some PT, some physical therapy, something going on with your leg, don't come out here and fool us. Don't drag me along and also drag you along and all the fans along saying he's ready to go. He ain't going to be ready for preseason. He's going to be out there ready to do the things in September. You should have brought somebody in that could compete with him. Now you're in trouble. So
what
you
you
come
mean?
here and lie to me again. Don't lie to me, Joneses, because you're lying to me and you're lying to other people about what's going on with him. Nobody's reporting what's going on with the injury. Nobody is saying, hey, Dak is doing this, doing that. Only thing that you see is on the website. That's it. But we don't. But we see drama. I want to see your ass out there putting in work and then show us that hey, don't fool me. And if it goes south, this little stuff, these injury bugs go south, y'all in trouble.
Are you wanting Dak Prescott to be in trouble? Because right now it's not mandatory for anybody to throw the ball around. And even if he were throwing the ball around, there will be a segment or a third of the people saying, hey, he's doing that against no pressure. He's supposed to look good.
I want his ass out of here.
Why you want him up out of here?
I'm not giving him no more fucking years. Hell no, I'm tired of shit. Let's move on like Philly did the Eagles. Let's move on. We need a running back. We need a wide receiver. All this other bullshit. We need this. We need that. We need this. We need this. I'm tired of it.
Who do you want?
Out of here.
Who do you want?
If playing a backup role in Atlanta, then that's cool.
Who do you want? Who do you want as your quarterback?
Out of here. I'm done with him. And you should be done with him too.
Why should I be done with him?
Because we're gonna ride out.
Every time. Why should we be done with Dak Prescott?
He's garbage. 9 years. How many years you gonna lay on your pillow at night? You gonna talk to your baby boo. You gonna say you gonna pillow talk. Oh baby, we should have done this with Dak. Oh, she did this. How many? 9 years, 10 years, 11 years. How many years? Go in the sales spot. Go find.
Who do you want?
Go find you.
Who do you want?
I want somebody that can run, that can throw. Because if you not understanding, you looking at Philly, you looking at Washington. They running they run that scheme. We can't run that same scheme. How you gonna drop back 95% of the time throwing down the field, and you think you're gonna get away with that? No, they're not. They're too good. They're too fast. Defensive front. Cornerback's gonna sit on that, and they're gonna say, I'm gonna pick that. You ain't moving.
You got 10 seconds.
You in trouble, bro.
7.
So don't. Hey.
6.
You in trouble. So I understand. I respect your game.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber.
Look, JP. I know you're mad and angry and upset at Trey, at the Cowboys getting rid of Trey Lance, but at no point, at any way possible, that you made any sense at all. At first and foremost, you said that Dak is 33. He's 31. 31. It's crazy. It's crazy. Every year he calls in with that. And on top of that, it takes some time, for this team to get everything together. But, man, that was just crazy. If I had more time, I got from the 831, you're live on the nation, brought to you by Frenkel Firm. I just think JP is a contrarian. But what you got for me, man? What's good?
What's up, man? Hey, man. Last call, I don't know what he was on, man. He was tripping. Hey, first off, man, Dak, man, we could win with Dak, man. To me, man, Dak's the truth, man. We just got to surround my guy with talent.
Come on with it.
Honestly, I wouldn't even mind if we don't get Genty or Ted McMillan in the first, I wouldn't even mind taking Hampton out of North Carolina, man.
Yeah.
We got to get some going with the run game, man, or if not, get one of them Ohio State boys in the round 2.
Travion Henderson or Judkins, in the second round.
Either one of them.
Yeah, either one would work well. Yeah, go ahead.
I prefer Henderson. Honestly, he's a little more explosive. Compare him with Javonte Williams and everything.
Yeah.
Let Javonte be the RB2.
Yeah. If anything, I know Shotty going to run the ball, and it's going to be a heavy press run team, and it's going to be a play action available team, and that's going to open up so many things. I think our only touch that we need to bring in is another wide receiver.
A few calls ago, man, they had said it. They touched on it, man.
Yeah.
CD, CD gets his work out the slot, man. So we need an X receiver, man. You get an X in there, man.
A true X.
On the outside.
Yep.
I'm cool off Cooper Kupp, man. Like Cooper Kupp, it's gonna be kind of redundant to what CD do, man. CD works out the slot, so we really don't need it. We got to get a true X out there. Pair him. Tolbert could slide into that 3-year-old. You got Turpin. He could give you that little gadget type of play.
Right.
I think we good, man. We just got to get a true X on the outside. Get us a nice explosive running back in the draft, and I like the moves we're making. Like, I see people complaining and talking about we getting some bunk players, this and this, man. Like, bro, last year, look what we did last year, man. We didn't do nothing in free agency last year.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you for calling in, bro. Let me hear you say it before you let you roll, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man. Fucking just wanted to tap in with you, my guy. You already know, man. Cowboys Nation, man. How about them boys?
How about him, man? It's a good call from him. Very rational call there. And I'm not trying to just say, hey, because he said nice things about the quarterback, but it's just facts, man. You got Dak Prescott as the centerpiece of your offense now. We know that CeeDee Lamb is what he's going to do. He's going to put up good numbers. So now we just got to marry that with another wide receiver. And if this draft is what they say that this draft is with running back, you just go get another running back, and that just makes sense of it all. We're going to get to everybody's super chat at the end. All right, so 901, you're live on the nation. And if you send $5 or more, the AI is going to speak on the super chat. But 901, you're live. Talk to me.
Can you hear me?
Yes, indeed, man. What you got from Tennessee?
Hey, yeah, this is Tay, man. We're talking football with Tay.
What's good?
But I just want to reach out to you, man. First of all, man, appreciate the show. Man, I've been watching you for a while.
Appreciate it.
Man, how you break down the plays when you be showing the plays, man. Hey,
appreciate it.
Man, no one better doing it.
Appreciate
but at the same time, when it comes down to the running back, how about this? How about we go and trade our second or third round pick to the Rams, and let's try to go get Corn.
Who?
The running back that used to play for Michigan last year.
Kyron Williams?
No, Corum. The running back that played for Michigan.
Blake Corum?
Yeah, Blake Corum. Yeah, how about we trade our second or third round pick, man, and try to go get him. He haven't been running with the Rams a lot. And then how about even let's try to go see if we can even get Russell Westbrook. Russell Wilson. A couple of years ago he was saying that the Cowboys was on his list of teams, right? So that's a proven backup quarterback that we know that can compete with Dak, and at the same time keep Dak on his toes.
I do like the veteran backup quarterback approach, and especially somebody that Dak was comped to before going into the league, but he's just a bigger Russell Wilson. I do like that aspect of it, and the relationship that Shotty may have with Russell. That is a good thing. I disagree with Blake Corum because of the simple fact that this is a heavy running back class, and you can go get a Blake Corum in the 5th and 6th round in this running back class. So I do have a little pushback on that. Yeah, man. Have you been paying attention to this running back room, Tay?
Yeah. And, I really want the Cowboys to go out to Ohio State running back. I think he the ideal, not the shortest one, but the one that was just 2 up in the playoffs. I think he the ideal running back to replace Zeke, if you really want to ask me.
In closing, man, what else you have before I let this plane fly? What else?
No, I just think, man, just keep up the good work, man. And,
Thank you.
I'm gonna continue to listen.
Yeah, let me hear you say it, though.
Say that again?
Let me hear you say it.
What, Cowboys for life?
Well, hey, I'll take that. How about them Cowboys? Appreciate you for the 901.
Tay from. Hey, I'm a realist, man. I know we ain't there yet, but if we can be able to get some players, we missed out on last year, man, with the free agency. Jerry didn't do anything last year, but if we can really get some players, man, I think we can turn it around.
No doubt, bro. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. That's Tay from Tennessee. All right, I got 210. You in, and then the Cowboys mic hold tight. 210. What you got for me?
Hey, what's happening, Law?
Not much, bro.
I just want to say I'm in the protection plan.
Okay.
I'm about protecting Aubrey. We're going to protect Aubrey this year. I love 3 points, but I think 6 is better, and that's what this weapon is all about,
Right.
I don't want them to go into the protection plan only when, the backup come in. I want them to protect Dak. I want them to protect Aubrey. Get some weapons, put some points on the board, because points is what win games.
Right.
Wendy, let your developed players develop during the season like they're supposed to. Learn the position, the ones that are young, from the veterans that's coming in. Let the veterans work, let them work,
right.
and get in that end zone. Stop being afraid of that end zone. Get in there and protect Aubrey. If they blow out Aubrey leg this year, we're going to have some problems. Don't blow out Aubrey leg. I love that he can kick, 60, 65 yards, whatever he can do, but I'm tired of seeing it. Get in that end zone. Protect that. Score some touchdowns. Stop playing with these people. That's it. It's just that simple. Let your backup be the backup. Everybody work together, get in that end zone, score some points, and make these fans happy. Cause that's the only thing that's gonna keep them in the seat. They come to see touchdowns. They come to see people, running up and down the field. If he can hit a 60-yarder, let him hit it. Don't be afraid of it. But you got to protect Dak. You got to let Dak throw the ball. You got to let him do it. He can do it. You can't have him as your second running back. You can't do it. You can't.
Where you from, bro? Who you from? Where you from, man?
That's not what great quarterbacks do.
Hold tight.
Jose Rodriguez, $19.99. Law, you are the man. Make sure you let AOC know a non-Hispanic called in and dogged Doc. Winking face shout out to the Law Nation. Hashtag Hispanics for Doc.
Shit. Rodriguez, man, appreciate you, man. Alita La Raza, mucho elegante, 1999 for your mind. Come on with it. I would say this. And yeah, that is elegante for for those who don't know. That's big, epic. Come on with it. I would say this. My guy AOC got like a conspiracy theory that all the Hispanics they only they hate Dak because of Tony Romo. But man, I tell you what, man, you right, man, and I do like it. Hispanics for Dak. Come on, and I think Dak, fiance, she's she Hispanic. Is she of the Latin community or the I ain't gonna bring Dr. Umar up in here, but or she Lebanese. Let me know, man, what she is. I forgot what she is, but come on, man, y'all help me out in the chat. But appreciate you, Rodriguez, man. I'm gonna let AOC know too, by the way. Yes, indeed. Cowboys, Mike from the 716. You in the mix? Talk to us, man.
Yeah, Law. First thing, man. Big up VIP. Second,
Big
Law.
ups.
If McMillan and Jenkins are available, man, which one would you select?
Damn. I've kind of moved with the ideal of Tet because I wanted him to be our ex-receiver. And by this draft being so heavy at running back that I will pass up on Genty only if that's the case in the scenario. But I'm wavering. I'm gonna be like Two-Face. I'm gonna flip a quarter. You know what I'm saying? It's rough, man. I want both of them, man. But it's gonna be hard. I'll go with McMillan, Tet, and I know that people still high on Golden. I know that they high on other wide receivers like Ibuka and those who ran good 40 times. But I just think Tet is different too, bro.
Okay, now, Lord, you know how I felt about Lance, man. I liked him. I think he, you know what I mean? But I know that the ship's done sailed already. So what you think about Tannehill as a backup?
Who is a backup?
Tannehill.
Tannehill. Oh, Ryan Tannehill. Where was Ryan Tannehill in the last 3-4 years? I think he disappeared, right?
Yeah, I don't think he. Yeah, I mean, what do you think about him as a veteran backup?
I mean, you bring him in, but I think that the Cowboys, by them announcing that they're going to draft a quarterback in this draft, I think that Will Grier is going to be your quote-unquote veteran backup, believe it or not. And then whoever else, they may get my guy Jackson Dart. I like Jackson. You can say whatever you want to say. I think that he got a live arm, and he by far probably be one of your better quarterbacks out of this draft. If we can get him, I'm happy.
Okay, so you said you'll go with Tet. Okay, now the last two picks that's in the 76, man. What was your next two pick going to be?
If I go with Tet, then my next pick, I hope that Hampton falls. If not, I'm going with Travion Henderson. And then I'm going to find me a big boy or a DB to be on the outside as far as the DBs out there, because I need me a sure good defensive back out there, even though we picked up Kyer.
So, Lord, they don't have anybody in the draft that got not the capability of the Detroit running back. I think we need speed to go along with the running back we just signed.
There's Tut. There's Dylan Sampson's in here. So I would double dip in running backs in this draft, though.
Okay.
Yeah, but man, I appreciate you, Mike.
One more thing, I need a running back that can take the top off, man. That's
running back take top off?
Yeah, that would go along with Javonte. Javonte is going to be like a power, but we need that speed too.
That's why I mentioned Henderson. You can pick him up in the second, and then pray to God and Allah and Yahweh Elohim that he can stay healthy. And if he stay healthy for you, you win him. Yeah, you win him, bro.
I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling in. That's my guy, Cowboys Mike, and the other one fell off. So I got 217. Tommy Jones, man, talk to me, man. What you got for me? Oh, Tommy, my bad. I'm sitting there calling your whole government name. Tommy from the 217. Hello. Yellow.
Hello.
Yeah, you're live from the 217, fam. Holla.
I'm sorry, man. It's me again. I'm at work. I'm sorry. I called. We got a family business, but on the draft, I had to agree with you.
Black and the beauty, huh? Beauty and the black type of business, huh? Go ahead to me. Go ahead with
family business, barbecue.
Oh, barbecue. I mean, hey, where you at? I'm gonna start your time out, man. Send me some barbecue sauce, bro.
In Decatur, Illinois, and we got our own recipe. Yes, sir.
Send me some, man. Shoot, I'd love to have some of that.
All right.
Some barbecue outside of Sweet Baby Ray's, man. Send me some of that, man. Shoot.
Oh, yeah.
I put it all over brisket and chicken and all this stuff I be eating over here. If it's some good barbecue, I sure put it on my site, bro. Shoot, come on with it. Yeah. I love some barbecue sauce. Come on with it.
The draft.
Mm-hmm.
I have to agree with you. I would love to get Genty, but I don't think he's going to fall to 12. But if we could get Ted and Amari and Hampton in the second round, that would be my dream.
Yeah.
And that's the first conversation.
Right.
The second conversation, I am called a Prescott apologist.
Okay.
I got a bunch of Cowboy cousins, Cowboy fans that are my cousins. And me personally, I grew up a Dolphin fan, I'll admit it.
Damn.
But when I seen Tony Dorsett at the University of Pitt, I said, wherever he goes, that's my team. So I've been a fan since 1976.
Wow.
And a couple of years ago, after Prescott's 8th season, with everybody in the family jumping on my back, oh, you just want Dak because he's black. He ain't no good. I did my own research and took all of the great name quarterbacks in their first 8 seasons and lined up their interceptions. And there was only one quarterback with less interceptions than Dak, and that was Rodgers for Green Bay. So everybody else, Aikman, Elway, all your great hopes of the world, had way more interceptions than him. But every time you turn on that daggum TV, his interceptions. So leave Dak alone, build around him, and you will see what a superstar he can be. And that's all I got for you today, brother. But you keep up your good work, and I will be listening.
No doubt, man.
How about them Cowboys?
How about them, man? Appreciate you for calling in. Yes, indeed. Good call from you, man. And shout out to you, man. Tony Dorsett was a brilliant running back for us and did great things for us. And I won't be mad at you, man, for being a Tony Dorsett fan and switching over to the Cowboys, because that's a great move to do. You know what I mean? But appreciate you, brother. Thank you for calling in. You have a good one, okay?
Right on.
Yes, indeed. That's a good call from, and he was the last caller, you know. Yes, indeed. And we had no one else left waiting in the queue. Man, this was a hell of a good marathon show.
Fine.
With that being said, I need me a vacation. I need me a vacation at this point. Speaking of all of that, you know, I got to get back to Oxnard and all of that stuff. And I appreciate y'all so much for being who y'all are and what y'all do for the nation. Yes, indeed. It's been a minute since I've been able and eligible to do anything far as that. But I appreciate y'all's support. Yeah, let me see. Yes, indeed. And I can't wait to get back to those good things where we can get some good weather and all of that good stuff. And yeah. Me right here saying, it's almost that time, y'all. It's almost that time, you know. Get on back out here and just chill by the waters and everything. And I'll let y'all know when we take those little vacations for a week or such. And right before we hit up Oxnard and everything. I have Sam Hernando. Appreciate you, man, for your Cash App, man. Shout out to you, Sam. Appreciate you for the $1 Cash App. Come on with it.
Yeah.
Come on with it, man.
Take the money out. All of it.
All of it.
Come on. You're wasting my time now. Come on.
Come on with it.
Come on.
Yes, indeed. All right, so appreciate y'all, man. Let me see if I can get all to the supers, man, and we get on ahead and rock. I think stream element. Hold on, and we are live on multiple platforms. We were live also on We was also live on the TikTok. We still live on TikTok. If you watching via TikTok, just let me know. Give me some feedback on the TikTok machines and all of that stuff. And I really appreciate y'all so much. Let me see if I can log in on my Stream Elements. Hold on, y'all bear with me. Bear with me. My dashboard. Got to go to my back office here. Remind me later. We looking for... Come on, take the money out, all of it. And we're going to go to sponsor. Give me 1 second here. I'm trying to figure this out. And we're going to go to... I appreciate y'all's support, man. I love y'all, like I said, to the moon, stars, and suns and all of that back. And where is it? There. Hold on, activity feed. There we go. Whoa, took me forever. Took me forever to find this thing. Okay, good. And yo, crazy. 2 or 3 egg rolls. Come on with it. Shout out to everybody, man, for jumping in. And boom, here we go. Got to fix my house up a little bit. And we're here. All right. And we were... Sadiq says law being messy. We read that one already. We read all of that one. Appreciate y'all. Walker Wade says for the $2 super chat, he states Cowboy offense, Dak Lamb, and a big bag of chips. All right. And Angie states that was her last super chat. Big blitz. All right. Amen. Pastor, we read this one. Would the Cowboys sign Karen Lacey? Now, that's the one that I said I was going to circle back to. And Karen Lacey, for those who don't know, he had an update on his report. And let me see if the update is still valuable. You know what I'm saying? Hold on tight for me. All right. And Karen Lacey update news. I'm going to put updated news. And I think it was... Where was that news at? Okay, his attorney states that they denied this right here, and we talked about this. I think that the Cowboys, if this information is very valuable, and if there's one person that can really draft Karen, be an undrafted guy, that won't get hit up with all of the attacks will be Karen Lacey. Will be
Grammar help. Improve your writing's clarity.
Breaking news. Here you go.
In that breaking news, former LSU football standout Karen Lacey's attorney responding to charges of negligent homicide after a deadly crash in Lafourche Parish. Hello and welcome to 9 News at 5:30. I'm Dion Guillory. Lacey's defense attorney delivering a statement to WAFB in just the last couple of hours saying, quote, the collision that resulted in the death of Mr. Herman was not caused by Mr. Lacey's actions. The accident occurred directly in front of him when a second vehicle in the oncoming lane crossed the center line and collided with Mr. Herman's vehicle. It is crucial to emphasize that Mr. Lacey did not cause or contribute to the crash, end quote. Now, this statement comes after Louisiana State Police issued an arrest warrant for Lacey back on January 10th for that crash that resulted in the death of 78-year-old Herman Hall. Lacey turned himself in and was booked into the Lafourche Parish Correctional Complex 2 days later. He was then released after posting bail.
So what I'm getting at is RIP to those who lost their lives. But Karen, make sure I put Karen, not Karen, but Karen, y'all got to help me out, Mississippi tongue. If we do the same thing like they did with Lyle Collins, who will be mad? Put a 1 in the chat if you want Karen Lace in here. Put a 0 in the chat if you don't want to deal with that again. Put 1 in the chat. Let me get y'all feedback. Because him matched up with C, Dangerous Lamb, oh my God. You know, and RIP to those who lost their lives in that, you know. Yeah. Let me see what y'all say with that, you know. Put a 1 in the chat. Yeah. Let me see where y'all at. one from Angel. Okay, y'all would like for him to be here. Verde, 1. Okay. Yeah. Uno, 1. Gary, Pete says 0. Action Power. Hey, LSU, baby. 1. And then draft Trey Harris. Okay, 0. 0.5. He's like here in between. Okay, I feel you. 0. So a lot of people, as an undrafted guy, and was he declaring for the draft this year anyway, right? Kyren Lacey, was he declaring for the draft anyway? Let me know. And shout out to you north of the border, right? I know there's some problems all the way up north over there. All right, with tariffs and stuff like that. I got 3 I can beat. I can bet 1. Yeah, dudes will be doing just like Ruggs. Lacey can ball. Okay, all right. So back to Posey. Appreciate you for celebrating. Thank you so much for celebrating 43 months with the nation, man. We really appreciate you. D. Ortiz, appreciate you. Reply 5 times, man. Appreciate you. We need a cleanse. Come on with it. Thank you for the $4.99. And Lola says this caller definitely needs a kitty. yeah, man. And my guy Rodriguez says, "Where's AOC when you need him, man?" My goodness, I'm telling you, AOC is the Hawk. AOC is the Hawk. I'm gonna create an illustration for AOC. Whenever I bring his name up, I'm just have him coming in like the Hawk or the Juggernaut or somebody, man. This was a slam dunk of a show. I really appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. I thank all of the sponsors, man. I thank Facebook subscribers and supporters, as well as YouTube, TikTok. On my way out, I always like to leave with a positive message, man, for those that can reach home. It may be the same message, but it hit you a different way every time I say it differently, right? And as we all know, if we offended anyone, charge it to my beard, not my heart. If you are in a place or a spot in your life that everything got to be serious, don't do that. Life is too gentle to be serious all the time. Laughter and joy brings youth to your life. And as we depart from each other, just know, ain't that right, Jerry? For 50 stars, appreciate you. And we've been talking about slow and steady wins the race. But the Cowboys operating from, hey, let's measure twice, cut once. We going back into the pool, and we are picking up guys who were former first-round draft picks. That's what we're doing. Drop 100 in the chat if you like what you're hearing today. Yes. And as much as we laugh and joke about all of these things, we are much further than where we were last season. Last season, we only signed one person. One. And that was the name of Eric Kendricks. So this season, we signed multitudes of people. You know, regardless of what it is, I need this coaching staff to be like a cultivator. Law, what do you mean? Well, a cultivator knows how to grow grass and grow items and grow things where they don't belong. You see, when you look at the land and it's barren and it's dry, you just can't throw seeds on it. It won't grow. You see, the cultivator understands that regardless of the seed or how powerful and how mighty that seed is, you got to break up the loose soil first, right? And then you got to give nutrients back to the soil, whether it's water, whether it's taking a pickaxe and continue to break up that loose soil, or whether you go get some topsoil so you can fertilize that soil just enough, and then you throw your seed out there. And what I'm taking And what I'm talking to you guys about is that I hope that Shotty is a cultivator. I hope that Matt Eberflus is a cultivator. And we can take that land upon which those who don't want to receive said land and grow it in the right way. But before you begin to throw your seed out there, you got to cultivate it. You got to break up the loose soil, and you got to fertilize it and make it moisture. And then you throw your seed out there, and then you got to take care of that. Now, some of these guys that we have here haven't been cultivated. They've been in the wrong system. They've been in the wrong philosophy. They've been under wrong principles. They've been under wrong guidance. So what I'm telling you guys right now is that what I want.
Let me crack your cranium and fertilize your brain.
I want this team to be cultivated in the right way. And sometimes, even when you have something growing, there's nothing wrong with pruning that which you grew. You see, in order for you to grow, sometimes you got to cut off the things that's not producing. And they had to cut off DeMarcus Lawrence. They had to cut off Chauncey Golston. They had to figure out a way, if this tree continued to grow this way, it's growing into the wrong direction. So we had to cut off Jordan Lewis. We had to prune. And we had to make sure that the things that we prune, that we recultivate and also replenish what we took away. And that's where we are at. So drop 100 in the chat if you agree. Come on with it. Cultivator. Yes, indeed, Carlos, I see you. But ladies and gentlemen, if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night, to give up your time and your peace and your sleep, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad enough that you don't get tired, and it makes you hold everything tawdry and cheap, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you will gladly go out there and sweat for it, fret for it, or plan to lose all terror of your mind, if you would simply, just simply go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength, sagacity, with faith, hope, and confidence and stern pertinacity, if neither cold or the poverty or the famish or fame or the sickness of your body or brain can turn you away from the thing you want, if dogged and grim and besieged and beset with the help of Almighty, you'll smell better naked if you go get it. DC for life. I told you I'll put another joke in there, and not for short. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Come on with it, baby. Come on with it. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. All right, one love, baby. Like I say, let's run it up, baby. Yeah. Woo! Appreciate y'all. And roll those cribs. Let's Law Nation.
No drip, this time to run it on. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I
Law.
9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely.
Come on.
Turn to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me.
Don't hold me, baby.
I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me.
Come on.
I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady.
Yeah.
The first one in, the last one out, can't call me
lazy though.
All right. I need 6 rings like MJ.
Law Nation, let's get it.
I wake up, thumb down that
Nation.
no drip this. Tell him run it up.
Shout out to your king of
no
Philly,
rest.
D. Ortiz. Appreciate you, T. A. Cowboy. Brad Howard, appreciate you. NJ, appreciate you. Much love to you. Press, what's good? CJ Swag. Darren, Posey. Sir Cowboy Paul. Come on. Turk. Come on with it. Charlie J. Sadiq. A game. Appreciate you, Johnny Blue. All right. Come on, let's get it, baby. Just training Sam. Honorable mention. Latoya. Dak on 50. Come on with it. Angie, I see you. Walker Wade. Big. Blitz. You can put the D in there if y'all want. Brenday. G Cuddy. Lola. Whatever Lola wants. Lola gets. And Rodriguez, Alida, La Raza, Mucho Elegante. Come on. Come on. All right, come on with it. Let's slow it down for those. And the members, the new members here on the Law Nation SWAT. Appreciate y'all, SWAT up. HBO, put HBO in the chat. That's help a brother out, SWAT. Appreciate y'all, Michael Gordon, Trevor, T. Raw, Bingo, DJ, Chris Ingram, Patterson, Balls, McBallsy. Come on, we got an Eagle fan from the South. Come on, DJ, Darren, Pose. Come on with it. Yeah.
Take a bite of my burger, babe. Save the last bite for you.
And you.
For you. Ooh. Don't let the street lights
Hit you all alone. Shout out to all of the Hispanics for Prescott. Appreciate you. What we tell them? Don't let the street lights hit you. I be on. Shout out to the best PR in the building. Maisha. Appreciate you. Thank you. Come on with it. The reality of it. Come on. Whatever you do, play a tune. Come on.
7 years of a perfect love. 7 more and another one.
And another one.
And another one.
Come on with it. We jamming, grown folk style.
7 wonders all at once.
All at once. Don't let the street lights hit you. Aborigines for Dak. African Americans. I see you. I follow. Jameson Taylor, appreciate you. Are you related to Joy? Come on.
What is your profession? If a paper crane can fly, are you not entertained? Then really doesn't are you not entertained?
Sister Sal, baby, appreciate you. Slide on them, huh? If y'all didn't like this street, come on with it. Indians for Dak. How about this, y'all? Cowboy fans for Dak. Yeah. Until next time, DC for life. Let's get ready to get on up out of here. Posey. Appreciate y'all. What we tell them?
Ain't nobody calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, are you still involved?
Get your damn act together.
Calling me, texting me,
3 hours and 15 minutes over. Come on, man. Turtle Islands for Dak. Come on, come on, baby.
All I ask
is when you lay your head on that pillow at night. You know, I gave you everything I had. I gave you everything I had.
Knock the rings off of him.
Let's go, man! Let's go!
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight.
With the 12th pick of the NFL draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Ashton Genty.
He ain't lying.
Until next time, DC for life. If we offended anyone, you just offended at this point.
What's your point?
Come on, Pastor, take us home. That's Larry home. Let's get it. DC for life, not for short. Come on, choir.
Let's go, man! Let's
Uncle
go!
Charles, one more time. Let's get one more music out there. Come on with it.
Don't give up,
y'all.
Everything will be alright on any given Sunday. Yeah, depend on you. If you win or lose, you know you got to pay some dues to live on Monday. Yeah.
Somebody said, y'all crazy. Eagle fans right now mad they ain't got no other content creator they can listen to. DC for life, man. Peace.